Excuse me. Alright. Be good to go. Let's check, make sure we're live over here. Yep. Time to do our audio test like we do.
Be able to see how the main color speaks to me on the model, but
What is Chester Cheetah rapping? Why does he have a golden throwing spoon? I'm confused.
be able to see how the main color.
What is Chester Cheetah rapping? Why does he have a golden throwing spoon? I'm confused. Okay. Alright, so I put my mic a little further out this time, little back towards the area I was trying to avoid, actually, with the whole popping thing. But at some point, I need to try to put a pop filter on this, I guess, or like a windscreen, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's something to divert the air, but still let the audio through. And I've done a million tests, by the way. I was fucking around with it last night, and oh boy, I cannot, for the life of me, get the Videx voice to work. It's just like I have to use it sparingly, or else for some reason OBS is stupid noise gate and everything. I've tried going up and down and on and off, and it's just weird. I think maybe the Videx voice is hitting in such a range, like it hits such a note that it thinks that it's the same as like a keyboard clack, like that kind of background noise. So maybe the noise suppression's grabbing it. Don't know. Little hard. Anywho, we're gonna do some Warhammer. So I haven't started it today yet, so it should take a minute to come up, which gives me time to show you guys something cool. But I think we're ready to go here. Hey guys, Rip the Rage here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Ooh, excuse me. And welcome back to more Adeptus Mechanicus. Yes, more Warhammer. I was thinking of just like either not streaming today and just taking the day off, or streaming something else, which we'll get on to in a minute. But I was like, you know what? I want to play some Adeptus, and there's no reason I can't stream it now and then just still do the other stuff later, because I want to work on the World War III video. I'm still working on that. I just got all the footage done last night after I got off stream last night. I worked on that for a bit, and then I played some Runeterra, and then I worked on it some more. Probably way too late into the evening, I say evening, yeah, 2 in the morning is evening. And then I just kind of sat in bed playing Tacticus on my phone. It's actually not bad. If you guys are looking for like a Warhammer mobile game, I haven't really run into the like scummy bullshit mobile stuff so far, but it seems pretty alright. You just kind of, a couple of dudes on a board, and it's not like big battles or anything. It's just like, you got like a couple of troopers, like 4 or 5, and then the enemy has like anywhere from like 5 to like 10, you know? So you just kind of set all your guys around, and they have, some guys have like Overwatch capabilities and stuff, but yeah. But we'll get on that. I'll talk about the thing I have over here in a minute. I have a thing to show you guys. But yeah. But yeah, Tacticus is actually really good if you're looking for a mobile game. And you want some Warhammer. It's dark though. Actually, the art style is a little softer. You know, little more family-friendly Warhammer. Like the cherubs don't look all fat and dumpy and gross like they do in the concept art. They just look more like a miniature, cute person.
From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine. Your kind cling to your flesh, as if it will not decay and fail you. One day the crude biomass that you call the temple will wither, and you will beg my kind to save you. But I am already saved. For the machine is immortal. Even in death, I serve the Omnisire.
Yeah, boys! Let's fucking go! Every time. It's just... I love that it plays every time, and they made that badass opener, because it just gets you into the mood of this just fucking tech priests of Mars. We're gonna go in, we're gonna eliminate the xenos with our robots and shit. Great. I love it. Fantastic. Anyway, so the thing I actually want to talk about, I actually brought this up on streaming the other day, was I have this skull, and at this point I definitely know that I want to make it a servitor skull. So it's a little foam skull. It's, you know, the lighting's here a bit fucked, but you can see there's some dingy parts on it. It's a little bit stained in some areas, not so great in certain areas. Like I said, it came out of like hurricane backwash, floodwater, whatever. I cleaned it up when I first got it, but that's like stains. You know, I didn't give it like a deep cleaning, but I just made to give it like a cursory cleaning. So I've had it for a while. I actually used to call him Oho because I had a one of those little plastic eyeballs you can get at the Halloween store, but I only had one of them. So I put that in there, and the Spanish for eye is Ojo, so eye, one eye. So yeah, I think it would be cool to like, because, you know, with this, it wouldn't really do that hard to modify it, because with the servitor skulls, it's mostly the skull, but it's like, you know, you put in some eye pieces, you put in, you know, you don't really need like the breathing apparatus thing, because as you can see with the skull, it's usually just like, you don't need any of that. It's just an ocular implant, a processor, and then like some tubes on it. You know, that's basically all you need for a servitor skull. So it's pretty cool. It's fun. You know, it'll get me back into. I have a bunch of clay and stuff with it. There we go. Almost forgot to unmute the mic. That would have been embarrassing. But yeah, that was the ma'am showing me my brother's baby. She was all dressed up for Halloween. It was cute. What was I talking about? I'm talking about like skulls and whatever, and damn, I lost my train of thought. I could go back and see what I was talking about, but I don't particularly care. So, and move on here. Hold on. My hair, no, my hair was in just the right spot. Oh, God, my hair has to sit in like just right spot because it's so long. Like, I hate it. Okay, make sure the microphone's kind of in the right spot there. All right, let's continue. Bring on the carnage. We will dispose of the Necron filth. For the research opportunity detected. Okay, so he's got some missions. I think we already sorted the cohort last time with our new weapon we got, and we put double Curatio Claw on this point. When you need healing. When you need too much healing. Like, oh my god, there's so much healing on this guy. I love it. Okay. Alright, I guess... Do we do Videx or do that? Let's see. Who's got what? The works of the enemy. Skitari in the tomb of Acropus have encountered a destroyer form of Necron that uses anti-gravitational technology. Tech Inquisitor Scaevola has requested a cohort-engaged Necron destroyer so this technology can be studied. Okay, collect Necron destroyer specimen samples. You'll get the cognitive canister. 1 cost, 2 cooldown. Target a troop for its next base attack. It gains +1 damage and 25% critical chance. Oh. That's not bad for an augment. It just adds free damage and adds crit chance. Because there might be units actually. So I wonder if like I can get a troop that has a good crit chance already. So if it already has like, a good chance of critting. I don't know. Good question. Ooh, this increases our max cognition count. That's really helpful. That lets me do more with my cognition points. Nice. Because sometimes I find myself like gathering all the cognition points around or like making too many. And at that point, it's just wasted effort. Because it's like, well, I have all these points, so I don't... Like, what the fuck do I do with the extra, you know? Let's see, so there's a Necron Destroyer, so that's a new type. The Necron Warrior we've seen. The Flayed one, we haven't seen one of those either. So 2 new types of Necrons with that one. Or Our Master's Voice. Install a system of Vox casters to transmit prayers throughout the tomb of Agrelek. Videx believes this will dampen the Xenos' taint in the tomb. Well, not a bad idea. Oh, this unlocks a new troop, the Skitarii Vanguard Alpha. Oh, so do we want cognition up, or do we want a troop? I want a new troop, honestly. The Servitors are cool, but they're sort of just, like, meh cannon fodder. I want to see... Can I see him in my tech thing? No, I can't actually see him until I unlock him, so I don't know... I don't even know if he's, like, worth it, though. Yeah. Yeah, I love this idea of like it'll take the like it'll tamp the enemy down in the tomb basically if we put in Vox casters. So basically we're gonna install speakers to broadcast our prayers to the machine god in the enemy base. And you would think like it's psychological warfare, but in the world of Warhammer, that kind of shit has literal physical effects to it. Like, no joke, when you actually pray in Warhammer, it can physically manifest certain things. Like, holy shit, that's funny. Yeah, so we get that. We also get the Refractor, 1 cost, 3 cooldown, absorb 5 damage to allies in range for 1 round. So basically, if you activate that, that absorbs 5 damage. Extra field will be redacted into multi-surgical bursts that dissipate into harmlessness. So, basically, like, up to 5 damage. So it, like, if somebody was going to get hit, basically that negates, like, 1 hit, basically. I can do that every 3 turns. I feel like that should be every other turn, but, because every 3 turns, that's a little rough. Then there's this Skitarii Vanguard. Yeah, this isn't too great. I want this max cognition point, but it isn't too great, but I do want a new troop, so we're going to do the Videx mission. Plus, I love doing the Videx voice, even if it doesn't pick up too well. I just like doing it. It's fun. Get your guys out. We have no more canticles to choose from. Alright, let's just deploy. Oh god, here we go. I get ready to do the voices. They're hard. Okay. God, how do I do this? I'm trying to make sure it picks up correctly too.
The potential for corruption in the tomb of Agrelek continues to vex me, Magos.
So instead of like trying to get it up here where it's like kind of raspy, I'm trying to leave it down here so that the words come out clearer, so OBS actually picks it up. But I still want to give it that voice. So it's like Skeletor actually. I just realized Videx's voice in this, it's exactly like Skeletor. The spreading of incense was not enough.
I fear not, Magos. The malevolence of Necron is overwhelming. Observations of the Tech Cosmos, verse 6-8. We are derelict in our duty whenever we allow corruption to plague the minds of good men.
Why does that sound familiar? Boondock Saints. That's what it sounds like. In the opening to Boondock Saints, the priest in that, or the Monsignor rather. He's not just a priest; he's a Monsignor. But the Monsignor, there's like the opening of Boondock Saints. Love that movie, by the way. Go watch it. It's fantastic. it's a whole vigilante story, anti-hero stuff. It's great, but would they even be considered anti-heroes? They don't really. Well, no, they kind of hurt innocent people to get what they want. Like, but they don't try to hurt innocent people. Like, innocent people just kind of get in the way sometimes, but they don't, like, kill them or anything. It's just, like, there's just, like, a moment, like, it's like a secondary effect. Like, they go to clear out, like they go to kill this guy that's in a strip club, they have to, you know, the stripper is there, and they have to, like, they ask her, like, hey, you know, where's it in? And so she's scared, right? So the trauma of that is a side effect. It makes them anti-heroes and not really heroes, because, you know, but they don't try to hurt innocent people. The whole point is they don't hurt, like, good people. Anyway, just watch the movie. It's great. But at the beginning of the movie, there's a visiting Monsignor who is asked to speak at the church, and the brothers are devout Catholics, so they go to the church, and, you know, they do the whole thing with the, like, when I say devout, I mean, they go, oh, excuse me, they go up to the altar and kiss the feet of Christ on the cross, like, devout. These guys are big time Catholic boys. But the Monsignor is telling people the story of Kitty Genovese, right? And so that's a real, actual person it's a real event that happened, and they're based in New York, so it's relevant. So in New York, this woman, Kitty Genovese, he was talking about how she had basically her boyfriend was this super abusive, psychopathic asshole, and it got to a point where she was, like, in broad daylight, outside of her apartment, like, in the little courtyard, you know, between apartments. She was, like, in there, and he was just stabbing her. He was just straight up just stabbing her to death. Broad daylight. She's screaming her head off for the whole time, right? And there are some people who admitted to like, turning their TV up because they didn't want to hear it, right? Like, nobody called the police. Nobody helped draw the... So it ties into the whole, like, vigilante of, like, somebody needs to do something. Everybody says they should do something, and nobody ever does. And so for the McManus brothers, which are Norman Reedus and... I cannot remember... I can never remember the older brother's name. But Norman Reedus plays the younger brother in this. And for these guys, they're like, you know what? We really probably should do that. But the inciting incident, they don't choose to do it. The inciting incident to start their little murder spree of killing bad dudes is that some bad dudes, they get in a bar fight with some Russians. And I'm not going to tell you the whole movie. Anyway. But the point being is, he says... In the movie, the Monsignor says something very similar to this. He says... you know, we must all fear evil men, but there's another kind of evil we must fear most, and that is the indifference of good men. And that is, like, you can't even argue that. That is, like, exactly it, you know? Because, to me, I just, like, the whole bystander thing of, like, you see something that's a problem, and you don't say anything, you don't get involved, you don't try to help, you just, oh, it's not my problem, it's not my life. It's like, go help. You fucking go help, man. Anyway. But yeah, that's kind of the same thing. Then what do you suggest?
Our progress in the tool makes it impossible for us to install a system of voxcasters in the structure. I fucked up the reading on that one.
And what would that achieve? Let's see. God, how do I say that? Lingua technis? Lingua technis. Tech prayers. Like tech language, right?
Lingua technis prayers could be transmitted to the very heart of the Necron's resting place. Our troops would go everywhere, bathed in the sacred binary of the Omnisire. Sayings of the Princeps 65.4. When thou desirest to discourse purely, use binary.
Okay. A novel concept, Lector Dogmatus. Alright. The Magus is just like, you know what? That's not a bad idea. I have considered your plan, Videx, and a cohort has been deployed.
I have personally selected the prayers of purification and translated them into broad-spectrum binary. Once the Voxcasters are active, the tomb will ring to the Omnisire's word.
I have the Voxcaster locations plotted, Magos. I am still uncertain if this is worth the risk to our people.
One in possession of unaugmented emotional centers cannot appreciate the benefit of this operation. Yet the Lemurians 45.7 Above bullets, above blades, care for your soul above all.
Yeah, fair enough. Religious zealotry at its finest. I think... did I actually pronounce that right? Gethalamorians? I'm pretty sure I said that right when I read it. I don't know. Your concerns are noted, Kepra, but you have your orders. Yes, Magos, his will be done. Hell yeah. Alright. We've got... oh, pretty small tomb this time around. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Oh, we have 2 objectives. Oh, so we need to do... so do we hang around the tomb, or do we try to just get this done? Because our Necron meter... oh, this is cool. I didn't even see... so the Necron meter's up here for the Awakened. This tells us what Canticles we're using, like what's available. And then over here, I didn't even see this meter. This tells us who has advantage, home team or Necrons. So that's cool. I didn't realize there was a way to tell that. Right? I thought you just had to realize, you know, oh, well, this one has initiative, whatever. So that's cool. Oh, I love the organ music, man. I just appreciate it so much. It's so cool. So I don't know if I want to just, like, beeline this or what. These glyph rooms are usually really cool. So maybe what we'll do is we'll do this one, go here, glyph. I don't know. Because we gotta go through here no matter what. Maybe we'll take the long route. Maybe we'll go here, and then just skip this room over here. We'll end up here and finish. Try to just do it quickly, but also pick up a couple of things. Because I could just go here, that's one room. Here, that's 2 rooms of stuff. But I'm losing out on 3 of them. I can double the amount if I just go this way instead of straight to it. Oh, I hate having to pick and choose. I want to do the whole map, but that's gonna, like, let them wake up. Because every time I travel to a room, it goes up 2 points. And then in a battle, I have to go and collect the Blackstone and then break the thing in order to... did we get a... oh, yeah, because we're starting on the objective. I was like, how did we get a battle first off? Cataphront battle servitor armor not thick enough. Castellians proving equally ineffective. Must find weaknesses before we're...
It appears this xenos from...
God. Now Reditus's voice is too close to Videx's voice. Oh, God. I'm trying to figure out a voice here.
It appears this xenos from form triggered a fragmented recording from Rasak.
Indeed, it appears we'll have a tough time using heavily armored forces against this specimen. Maybe we can use their strength against them. Okay, so that's probably meaning, like, they're armored. So if they're armored, that's gonna be a bitch. Wise words, Dominus. Okay, so we gotta figure out what the hell's up with him. Alright, one thing over here to grab. A Necron here, and a Canoptech Akathrite. Not much else in this room, though, so basically we just need to get our guy over here as quickly as possible. Who's got what here? You need to do the scanny. You don't have scanny. You have Biggie Bu- actually, no, you should be doing the combat. Oh, I actually can't call my guys in because I don't have any dogs to start with. That's unfortunate. Okay, yeah, this guy. Let's. Here. We're gonna get the cognition so we can travel farther. At the start of his turn, he'll get a free cognition because my cognition meter is empty. Oh god, he's coming right for him. Damn it. Ooh, 3 with acid. That's not good. Alright, so he'll generate a free one. Well, you're already there, so on my next turn, I'll probably just have you shoot him to reveal stats. So... okay. If I use my cognition, it will not use the... Yeah. If I use cognition to move, it doesn't use my normal move, so what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna do this. Well, that's the thing, is I won't have the cognition point. Yeah, that should be fine over there. Yeah. What we're gonna do is we're gonna move him there. Oh, that's another thing there, okay. I can't have him move again, shit. Okay. See, this is what I'm trying to do here, is trying to get over to here, so I can collect it, have him set up to collect it next time, and I can start this on him. Start the acid. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Yeah, see, now I go back to normal walking. But I needed that cognition point in order to attack him. Honestly, what I should have done is I should have attacked him. Okay. Okay, so the way it works is, if you use a cognition point to move, then you attack, and then you can do normal move after that, if you still have a normal move. Okay, good to know for the future. Not gonna help me right now, but good to know for the future. So what I'm gonna do is, I could maybe tuck myself behind here, but it's really just a distance thing. There's not really like a cover system too much in this game. And I know the Necrons can't move very far, so I should probably just move as far away as I can. Just to fucking keep away from them. Yeah, see, he couldn't move close enough to attack me. Oh, fuck. Flayed one. Oh, my God. He's getting... Oh, that thing's disgusting.
What is this vial of flesh and machine? Is this a form of Necron in its infant states?
Oh, God. It's got sewed flesh. Look at that. What has Scavola got to say?
Unsurety statement loaded. Unsure of life form progression path. Diagnosing possible outcomes. Signs of degradation, deformed segmentation, and
Alright, look. You are the Adeptus Mechanicus. How did you forget the Oxford comma here? Guys, use the Oxford comma. It won't hurt you. Jesus Christ, everybody's allergic to the Oxford comma. It just makes, like, lists like this read so much better when you have the Oxford comma there. Oh my God.
Signs of degradation, deformed segmentation, and physiological deformities. Possible solutions: infant disease, parasitic life form that represents form of ripped flesh. Should I continue?
That is enough, Scavola. I believe we are not the ones to diagnose Necron health, but instead be their executioners. Yeah? I am mostly concerned for my troops' morale. There have been reports of Skitarii disappearing in these tombs, and I believe I now know why. Ah!
Skitarii lives less than Architect STC fragments mission.
How supportive of you, Redditus. Okay, so the flayed one is a Necron that has covered itself in the skinned remains of Skitarii troops. Warhammer! Ugh! Alright, so I could cleanse myself. I think I'll do that. Just so I don't have the acid on me. Okay, no more acid. Restore 1 HP at the end of my turn, so that's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot this guy, so I know what his stats are. Fuck, of course he had... Okay, so he has energy absorption, that's not good. I'm trying to run this way to get away from him. I don't have the cognition points for this. Yeah. Oh, is that not? No, that's not. Yeah, okay, that isn't one. Yeah, this is the only one to scan around here. You know, I'm missing about 5, so you know what? I might use the Canticles just to get him up in this fight, but I don't know. I think you could probably use these. I want to use the Canticles only when I'm really in trouble. I should have delayed his turn. That's what I should have done. No, because if I delayed his turn, he would have attacked with that. So, yeah, I didn't really have a choice. Yeah, we get 1 repair off. That's pretty good. Don't... My God, why do you get to move that far? That's so unfair. Oh, God, we're on it. We're fucking acidic again. Alright, free cognition point. That's good. Oh. Yeah, I can't really get 3 going on here. You do a servitor skull either. Alright, I'm gonna grab this. Okay, now we're in range. I'm gonna use you. Last him. Okay, we're then going to use the last one to run the fuck away. I think that's all I got right now. Battle objective, survive 1 round. Oh, okay. Aha, get acid, bitch. Oh, not the flare, not the flare, not the flare. Oh, he moves very far. Okay. Oh my God, where are these flares and shit coming from? Okay, this is why the objective is not to kill them. The objective is survive. Okay, now the objective is kill all the enemies. Oh my God, okay, how do I do this? Oh no. Oh no. Dude, this mission is fucking stupid. This is hard. I may have to go do the other one for now, because this one's a little bit rough. I'm gonna lie. Mainly because I can't get these freaking points off, you know? Yeah, I have a servitor skull, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and... Okay, I am gonna blast one of these guys, so he has protection. I don't think they do. Well, the only one I can really take a shot at is him, so I might as well use it. God, he has fucking energy protection as well, but of course he does. Why the fuck would he not? Alright. I should have just shot this thing, honestly. That would have been the better idea. I don't know why I'm collecting Blackstone like I'm gonna make it out of here. I'm fucking dead. Let's see if I can manage to collect a cognition. The flayed ones are gonna take their turn. And then my guy's just gonna die over here, honestly. Between, like, this flayed one's probably just gonna wreck him. Alright, I have an idea. There you go. Cognition point. Cannot get far enough. Fuck. So I could try and get pretty far. Who's next after that? That guy, then this guy, then this guy, and then this guy again. This guy's also going to take a turn. Oh, God. There's basically nowhere I can run from this guy, so I'm just going to need to heal up. End of my turn, he's going to heal 1. I could heal him with this now for 2 to 4, but let's go with Canticles. Canticles of the Omnissiah. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna trap myself if I do that, so... We'll just keep it back here with normal movement and then heal myself. Just to try to tank it, basically. Because these guys will all be coming here to tank, or to try and kill me, so if I keep tanking like that, it should be fine. This guy's in trouble, though. Okay, 1 acid damage, but end of turn I repair 1, so... The acid damage is essentially negated thanks to that perk, so that's pretty good. That's rough. He does melee attacks that also apply acid. That's a bitch. Ah, the flayed one... Okay, the flayed one only does 2 damage. That's not bad. I mean, it sucks, but, you know. EDs to what EDs. Oh, he's gonna opportunity me too, because he's melee? Fuck. Okay. I'm just gonna run for this fucking thing over here, because I can't even attack, because I don't have... Like, I have a cognition point, but... Here's what I'll do. No, hold on. grab the cognition point from here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna bail to here. Normal movement. Can't hit for 2. That's great. Alright, go ahead and walk over there. Oh, come on! He got opportunity as well? Yikers, Island Captain. I might have to restart this mission. This mission fucking blows. Okay, so we're just gonna just shoot you straight in the face. I don't care. Kill him. Come on, man. Okay. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our last cognition. See, I wish I could set a step of, like, this way and then over here, you know, to try and get in cover, but it's rough, buddy. What I should have done is I should have added damage to it with the Canticles. But I have a whole other fight after this. This isn't the only fight I have to go through. So it's a bit of a bitch. Okay, so at least with this, I can use that to run back over here so they don't come at me. They are just pointing at me. I guess when you attack them, they get pissed, maybe? Is that what happens? I don't know. Oh, God. Dude, what the fuck? Pause the game, please. I don't care about the enemy's turn. It doesn't matter. Fucking load it. Just load it, for the love of God. Goddamn, I played that so wrong. Note to self. Do not attempt to gather Blackstone. It is a fucking waste of time. Gather the Blackstone after you do the combat, because if you try to do that first, you're just going to have your guys out of position. It's going to be a pain in the ass. Alright, let's try that one more time, and if it doesn't work this time, I'm just going to fucking bail and go to the other mission. Because holy shit. Is this kind of loud, am I? Yeah, okay. Good. Alright. The potential for corruption, yeah. We've been over this one. That's rough. That's a rough fucking mission, man. Just annoys the shit out of me. Like, that was just kind of stupid hard for some reason. I don't know. Let's see. We go here. Ooh, excuse me. Alright, Necron fight. Alrighty, Necron fight. Oh god, it's changed. Okay. The battlefield changed. I mean, the number of things in it didn't really change. Oh wait, it doesn't have the beetle guy this time. Or the bug guy, the big flyy bug guy from last time. He's not here. Okay, so Raylock takes his move first. Well, he's just gonna get a cognition point for free. You know, actually, if he gets a cognition point for free... No, if I do normal movement there, that's not gonna work. I could delay Raylock. Well, no, because this is the cognition point over here, not this one. This one has nothing to do with nothing. Yeah, Raylock here. And... I have a Liam... I have a Lima... Ivelima... Where do I put Ivelima? Maybe here to grab this one? Oh no, it's the same map. I was just viewing it from, like, this way instead. Yeah, but see, this is where the bug guy was last time. So he's not here this time. That's interesting. So maybe he's in the other one now. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Because I need to collect this cognition point over here. So if I use normal movement, I can collect this one and this one, which then when the reinforcements come back around, I'll be able to, yeah, cognition, normal collection here, skull there. He'll get a free point, so that'll basically give me all the points I need to start with the thing. So you know what, we're actually going to move this way. I have a plan. We're going to have them funnel themselves through here, and then I can shoot them from this side as they come in, this side as they come in, and down this row. Basically, and then just put my guys when I drop them in. Like, drop them in around here, maybe? Or do they drop in around here? I don't know. You get the ideas. I'm trying to head over this way. That's the concept. Okay, see, he gets the free cognition point. And I'm trying to drop all my guys on the board immediately. So that I'll have, like, a wall of guys when the flayed ones show up. Because... oh boy, that's rough. Let's see. I can go this far. Should keep me away from these ones, at least. I need to grab that, though. Alright, let's see if I do normal movement to grab this, what happens. I'm trying to figure out, like, the best way to use the move system. Okay, so that reduces how far I can go, because I moved this way, so it shifted it a couple of squares over. But I also have 2, so I think if I move here, and then I have 1 more, I can move again. Which should get me to the scan. Maybe? Okay, so normal movement, cognition movement, and then another cognition movement. Okay, so yeah, that did get me closer. And then a servitor skull to grab this one. Honestly, I'm not sure why I grabbed that one, because Ivalem is supposed to grab that one, but... whatever. You know what? I'm going to just set my guy up over... should I set him up over there? Scan that first? I don't know if I should scan that, or set him over here. I mean, Ivalema has a skull, anyway, but I want to use the skull to reveal their stats, so... I mean, I can't reach it this turn, so... yeah, but it would put me in striking distance for a free move next time. Yeah, that'd work. Okay. See, they're moving towards him. I need to move Ivalema the fuck out of here. See, because they're coming this way, so I'm going to send Ivalema this way. So I might as well, because cognition point's going to go away anyway, so I might as well just get him as far as I can to where I want to get him. Really? Oh, fuck, he's that close. God damn it. Alright, well. Oh, come on. I can't hit him, but he can hit me. Eat my ass, game. Alright, well, that's gonna be fucking rough. And then the turn. He moves. This guy's just gonna shoot. Right across the pit, too. Oh, great. I'm right next to Necron. Yeah. Combination of flesh. Oh, God. This one's different. This one has skulls attached to his fucking chest. That's just fucking grody, man. That's gnarly, dude. Okay. Oh, poor Ivalema. Yeah, Ivalema's gonna get bodied by this guy. Unless I could somehow just take him out, which I know I can't. Can you go to the scan point, please? What? Why will it not go to this scan point? Okay, there we go. That's the one I want to go to. Jesus, scan that. Okay. God, yeah, so if you have a big cover like this, you have to get around it to get line of sight. I mean, there's no point in doing that, because if I do that, then it's, like, I don't have the friggin' point for it. I need a point to use my ability. Alright, we'll just put him closer to here, then. Yep. Just wait on that. Oh, God. Yep, right across the pit. Knew that was gonna happen. And then this guy's gonna shoot me, too. Yep, he moves out a little bit, and I get shot in the face. Awesome. Thanks, game. Well, luckily, this is my tank. He's meant to eat the hits like that. Can't shoot the other guys. I can shoot your ass, though. Alright, so you are energy armored. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna use this to heal me. Aha! So 2. Oh, that hit for 4. Let's go. And we're gonna have one more, and I'm back up to full health. Nice. Yeah, because that Curatio Claw repair can hit for 2 to 4, so it's either 2, 3, or 4. Alright, what's your plan, bitches? Alright, so now we're on to the stage where we're killing all enemies. Alright, here's our cognition point, that's good. Servitor Skull... I need to start building cognition points so the next reinforcement that comes around I can grab it, you know? If I go there, I'm gonna put myself in range for that, so that's not good. That's a range of 15. Yeah, not enough points, but that's a range of 15, that's a range of 8. So see, like the range here, right? See what I'm saying? Ooh, I didn't realize I could hit him from there. That's pretty neat. Hold on, I have an idea. So you're that. If I use this, next physical attack will deal 3 plus 3 physical, because this is going to do 2 to 4. Yeah, no, the physical part of this gun is not why I use it. I use it for the acid. It's just nice to have the physical there. Yeah, 2 damage, but the acid's going to be what really messes him up. I have a play here I'm going to try and make. Let's see. I want to see if this is going to work the way I think it does. Well, we're going to find out if I'm a genius or not real quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over, we're going to grab this point, and then, see, look at how he's looking at me. I'm in range. I don't want to be in range. I want to be over here. I don't know if this is quite going to put me back in cover, but it moves me where I want to be, which is over here. It is what it is. Oh, God, that's gonna suck. Oh, it's gonna suck. So many of them are moving. It's okay. He's got 13 health. He can tank it. He can tank it. Yeah. Yeah, so the Flayed don't go that far. I mean, unless they're pissed off, in which case he ran all the way across the map to get at me. Ow. Stop shooting me. You dickweed. Ah, take the acid damage, you prick. Okay. Free shot. Let's see, which one of you, because one of you is like anti that. Yeah, that's not going to help. I mean, I can add a damage to it, so it'll do a little bit of damage, but not a great idea. Not a super great idea to hit that guy. Probably better, actually, we'll just shoot this guy to get the free scan on him. And then I will... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to reveal this guy so that he uses up the cognition point so that he can pop off with the free one. Well, not... Okay, hold on. Let me explain. Let me explain what I'm going to do. Okay, we're gonna move here in a minute. But first off, I'm going to shoot this guy. Free stat reveal on that guy. Okay, good. Then, what we're going to do is we're going to move way back over here. Make them have to move farther to attack me. But then we're going to use it. See, we have reinforcements coming up, and I want to block this way with some servitors. I want to use them as, like, just a wall of bullshit to keep them from attacking the tech priest. But if I keep doing this back and forth, I don't know if I'd even need to do that, per se, you know? Like, would I really need to do that? Because this guy is weak to physical. That guy's weak to physical. Which one's... The flayed one has no, need. He has no armor to worry about anyway. These guys are pretty far away. So maybe I can afford one more turn to just wait on that. Yeah, let's see. Alright, we got a 3 repair on that one. So as long as we can keep him tanking up, this should be fine. Alright, that guy's moving. The flayed ones coming in concern me, though, because those guys are a pain in the ass. Melee units are quite annoying in this game. But I want to destroy this to make the thing go back down. Oh, hey, it's the Omnissiah. Okay. Probably just shoot this. But I should probably shoot him. I don't know. See, I'm kind of in cover here. But that's a free cognition point. I might as well grab it. Yeah, but see, I would just use it up going back this way. So I'm just going to use the free move to kind of move just a little bit more. And then kind of have him in the sideline here, like, ready to take him when they come across the bridge. The bridge because of doom. See, I don't have another one. I should have delayed him so that I could get another point off this guy's servitor skull, because I think it... Well, no, I used their servitor skulls at the same rate, so... Yeah. Yeah. I could just come back, but that would just be an entirely pointless maneuver, you know? Better to keep him over there so he can gather cognition points next turn. And the nice thing is these units block each other, so now these are the only two that can come at me. Like, the other ones can move in behind them, but now they're all kind of clogged up there. If I had, like, a guy with, like, a grenade or something, this would be perfect, because I could just bombard the area. Okay, so we are normal range from these guys. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to shoot this. Because I'm going to do that for free damage on it, and it's going to up my machine spirit for next time I attack. He's going to get a free health at the end of turn, so I don't need to worry about that. I'm just going to move him to safety. Okay. My plan's starting to come together. I have to know how to use these guys right. Because I don't necessarily want to put the servitors on the field unless I have to. You know, unless it's, like, super necessary to do so. Yeah, see, now we're ready for reinforcements and we have cognition points. So now I'm going to stop the flayed one from coming at my guy by blocking his path with a servitor. And then I'm going to put another servitor here so they can both start pushing them out past that bridge. Yeah, put them there and there. And then up next, he gets a free cognition point, and he's going to grab another one from here. No! No, this round was going so good! Do not crash on me! Oh, please, do not. The music's still going, so maybe... Say, I want to save, but I don't want to... I never want to save in the middle of a game, because the game might be completely fucked sideways, and I might be putting myself in a bad spot, but that scared the shit out of me. Okay. Whew. Grab that. Alright. Probably should have delayed his turn, but... Move him closer. And then... Who have I not revealed yet? Revealed... I mean, I assume the flayed ones just don't have armor, because they're just normal melee flayed units. These guys I could probably need a reveal on. You know what? If I just grab these other cognition points that are sitting out here... Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll just grab the other cognition points so I can use my big blaster. Oh, I don't have line of sight because of this guy. Okay, that's okay. End turn then. Oh, of course. He gets line of sight to this, but I don't get line of sight to him. Thanks, game. That's fair. Well, free cognition point anyway. Alright, we're just gonna go beat this dude's ass. This might be the time to use the Canticle. Because this is only 1 to 2. If I add 3 to that, could he possibly get killed? Maybe if it crits, but I don't see the point in that. Next physical does 3. So instead of 1 to 2, that actually is just adding 3 on top of that. Just beat him. Beat him for a quick one. Alright, got 2 damage. Not bad. Alright, now I'm in opportunity... Yeah, but now I'm in opportunity attack mode, so that's good. Yeah, see? He's pissed, but he can't actually get there. Sucker! Huh. But these guys are cannon fodder anyway, so I don't really need to worry about them dying too much. That's kind of their whole shtick. They live to serve the Omnissiah. And they also die to serve the Omnissiah. And then after they're dead, they still serve the Omnissiah. Alright, we lost one of our guys, that's okay. Right. Honestly, I probably should have used that guy to beat this thing down instead, but here we are. Alright, who's this guy? That guy's on a 2. He's gonna get hit by the opportunity attacks when he takes his turn, so I don't need to worry about him. He's fine. Reinforcements. He's taking his next turn. He's next. And after that, it's my servitor, then the flayed one. Okay. I should probably just blow this thing up, but let's see. Who's hurting right now? My servitor's fine. Everybody's fine. I don't need to use my heals right now. So yeah, I should probably just stay back here and blast this thing. But I can also blast him. Let's see, is he gonna take a turn? When's he gonna take a turn? No, Magos Raylock is gonna take a turn before this guy. And he's got a big FD blaster that can finish him. See, I don't know. I need to get this done with quickly. So maybe what we'll do is we'll move. Oh, hold on. Move him kind of closer, and then we're gonna shoot this anyway. But that puts me into position to do something. Come on, give me the 3. Dude, fuck off, game. Come on. Yeah, see, I should have just used Raylock to blow that up. That would have been much easier. Alright, I don't need another cognition point, so we'll just go a stat reveal on one of these guys. Stat reveal this one. Oh, he has no armor. That's good. Move him back a little bit. Your turn. Flayed one, but he's gonna get opportunity attacked. What? Oh, he didn't move. He just attacked. You're dumb. Fuck you. You bitch. See, I wish the heal abilities could, like, overcharge the healing. You know, but... Because then, like, overcharge the healing until the next round, but that might be broken. I don't know. Actually, I have an idea. We're gonna put him back here. So that he can attack this one. And he can finish it. That way I don't have to waste time with that one trying to finish him. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, see? Because it's his turn now, so I can just finish that. Smack. Good. So the Necron Awakening's gone back down. That's good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put him here to block the path. I got opportunity, though. Fuck. That's rough, buddy. That's okay. It gets me a cognition point, at least. Alright. And I have 3 cognition points. Probably just kill him, but he's right there blocking him, so... Let's see. It would be best to use it against that guy, actually, because this is 6 to 8 on that, so that's a good chance I can kill him in one blow. Okay. Where do I need to go for this guy's kill, actually? So I do a normal walk back here, I could grab that and then come back this way, but it doesn't really matter. That'd just be going there to grab the point, and then using it to come back over here, so it doesn't really... There's no effect to that. He's not helpful. Why can I not get a line of sight on this guy? Oh, because I get into melee range of this guy, so it stops it. Okay. Yeah, so if I put him back here, it'll be fine. Alright, so this is the part where we start letting them funnel in, and then we're going to start pushing back out once this crowd is dealt with in here. Then I'm just going to pop this guy and finish the game. And then we're going to have a tomb level 1, but that's okay. As long as in the next game we can finish it quickly and bring it back down, it should be okay. Alright, so now I get to use the big boy. This is the first time we get to use the Volkite Blaster. Please hit me that nice 7. There's a... Like, okay, so the interesting thing is relating it to the tabletop, God, the lighting in here is so fucked because right light doesn't like that there's some natural light coming through here and then the big light too. Hang on, let me check that. Like during the day, if I got the lighting. Nah, see, it's too dark. And it's like, not, I could crack the blinds, but then the sun's always like moving around, there's clouds and shit, so it's like, you know. Overcast seems to actually make it even brighter, which is so weird to me. Okay. But to relate this to the tabletop, in the tabletop, since this is 6 to 8, you would probably roll a D3 for that. So that you could, because it has like 3 sides. So depending on if it lands on this, it's a 6. If it lands on this, it's a 7 or an 8. So that's one of 3 numbers. So in this case, I need to do 7. So since it does 6, 7, or 8, it'll do one of those numbers. I need a 7 or 8, which means I have a 66% chance of one-shotting this guy right now. Not to mention I have a 10% chance of critting anyway. So we'll see. Boost him. 8 damage. There it is. Destruction is the destiny of the Xenos. Okay. And then I'll just keep it there, honestly. Alright, so I got 2 more turns before he gets back up. You, I'm gonna just schmacky dacky down. Machine Spirit. Bitch. Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just block the path, so anybody that runs up has to deal with that. Servitors are quite handy. Yep, he runs up, opportunity attack. Or not. I don't get an opportunity attack when he ran at me full speed in the face. Okay, I guess maybe he has like a bum rush ability when he does that it negates opportunity attacks. I don't know, man. Need to get my guys out of the way because they're blocking the path now. It's gonna be up to them to finish it. Yeah, my servitors are like all gonna die on this mission. I just realized with the way I have them, they're most likely gonna get fucked up. Ah, that guy got opportunity. Nice. Okay. Can I get like a shot on anybody here? I can on the guy in the back. And any amount of damage will kill him. So, gonna do that. Take this guy out. There you go. And then I'm gonna use some of these cognition points to heal my guys up. Oh, out of range. That's fun. Well, luckily I have a couple of cognition points to work with here, but that's still pretty fucking stupid that I have to be close to him to use the medic. Heal him up. Ah, it's 3 repair on that one. Okay, and then get this guy too. Just keeping the boys alive. That's why we use the Curatio Claw. Because the late game, when I have a lot of cognition points to spend, it comes in handy, don't it? Alright, I'm gonna kind of clear the path here. Kind of stand behind this guy. Alright, Necron. New round. My turn. Oh, hold on, I can't see him. There we go. So I could attack this guy, but I can also just break this guy and move in towards that guy. Yeah, I probably should have just broken this guy and moved in. That's just my mistake, because now I can't move. Because my move is just an opportunity attack, so that'd be a waste to do. Alright. Now we need to, like, push out of here and finish the game quickly. Whoa! Nice it out. Alright. And I got a cognition point, so now I can do this. Now I can do this. Oh, thanks, game. Because they're in the way, so apparently I can't tell them to duck. I don't know. It's it's those tabletop rules coming in for line of sight that is just so fucking aggravating. Fuck it, we'll just stack them up. Stacky wacky them right here. Just so whenever the guys feel like getting the hell out of the way. Oh my god, how are you not dead? Just fucking die. Bro. I can't even do anything with this guy. He's in the back. Oh, come on. You get line of sight on my guy. Your guy is closer right there, and I can't hit him. Man, y'all stupid. This is some bullshit. Might as well scan this guy. Oh, this is dumb. I stacked my guys up wrong in here. I forgot entirely about the whole line of sight thing. Like, you can't just shoot over somebody's shoulder. Just God forbid. Alright, let's try and finish this shit, please. This round is taking so long. Just die! Fuck's sake. Okay, he's dead. Thank God. He's fucking dead. Move him out of the way. Holy shit. Okay, he's dead, so I don't need to worry about him. You have... Yeah, you're dead. You have no armor. You have that armor. This is a... Let's see, that's a laser attack. I'm gonna move this guy here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna... shoot this guy. Might just try and one-shot this guy. Just so he can't take his turn. Yeah, fuck it. Just kill him. That's something I would do in Banner Saga as well, is I would read the turn order, and I would basically prioritize whoever's turn it was next, because in Banner Saga, it actually didn't have any initiative, which is why I loved the gameplay in that, is the initiative was only for your team. So the way it worked in Banner Saga was you would have, like, say, your pikeman has, like, 5 initiative, but your shield breaker has 8 initiative. So since his initiative was higher, like, it was a fatter number, he would be a bigger boy, so he wouldn't go as quickly in the turn order, right? Like, so you would set that turn order using that initiative, I think. I'm pretty sure that's how it worked. Point being is you could set your turn order in a certain way so that certain people would take their turn before somebody else. And then in the actual game, I do not believe there was any initiative. That's why I like the gameplay, is that it didn't bother with any initiative rules. It was just your turn, they turn, your turn, they your turn, they turn, their turn. It was your turn, enemy turn, your turn, enemy turn. And so it was just kind of back and forth. Kind of like, that's why Legendary Runeterra is so good, because it's just my turn, I play things, I have the attack token, I get to attack you that turn. You know, your turn, here, you get to attack. Like, your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn. You know, just goes back and forth. Really good in that way. Should I move him out of the way? Not particularly necessary. I mean, if I do, this guy would have a field day, so let's just not. I'm probably just gonna whap this guy down so I don't get my servitor killed, because I don't want to move him closer to that guy. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna move this servitor all the way back because he is looking a bit rough and I don't want to risk him. This guy's looking fine though. Okay, hang on. Maybe we delay him first, let him go farther. Let's delay that turn. Just yeah, that guy takes his turn. And my guy goes over here. Alright. Machine Spirit! Blast him. I mean, entirely pointless, but you got 1 damage on him, so fuck it. I don't know how he got 1 damage. I guess it did like 2, but it cut it down by 1 because of his armor. So, yeah. I could use this to heal one of my guys. Let's heal this guy because he's a little closer to... Fuck, I forgot I have to be in range. Lame. Fucking lame, game. Why do you even let me do that? What's the point? Yeah, but with this guy being closer, he's gonna shoot him. Yeah, because the enemy tends to take whoever is, like, the most prime target. They don't really plan and try to go for whoever's the bigger threat. They just go for whoever's the closer threat. Alright, hold on. Check the turn order. It's gonna be that guy, then it's gonna be this guy. I could delay him, go straight to him, and move that guy out of the way. Yeah, that would work. And that one. God, it's taking forever to finish this. I just need to get this one guy down. That's all I have to do. Okay, delay him. Alright, if I can pick up a Servitor's Skull... It's not really gonna matter. I can shoot him from here, actually. Well, I need to move him out of the way, though. Oh, here we go. I can pick up a Cognition over here. Yeah, I think I can end the game right here. Cognition. Servitor Skull. That gets me 3. Volkite Blast. That might be enough. Yes, sir! GG's, boys. GG's. Alright, because I really wanted to end it before we got to Tomb Awaken level 2, because I do not need to be going into the other rooms like level 2, level 3, level 4, stacking it up.
Savings of the Arch Magi, Appendix 4. Such sweet music is the chatter of binary that has no tongue to lie. Ensure the volume is sufficient, Magos.
Basically, crank the bitch up and let's hear some holy prayers. I love that this fucking speaker, this remote speaker, has these, like, wax seal pinned, like, inscriptions on it. That's fantastic. The first Voxcaster unit is in place, it immediately begins transmitting. Volume level Alpha. Level the volume the same, the prayers are loud enough as it is. Nah, fuck that! Increase the volume. By prayer shall this place be cleansed. Volume Omega, turn the volume up to maximum. Let the enemy tremble before his word.
Crank it. Principe Logica 22.4. Let his word be exalted to the 11th degree.
No fucking way! He just said, yo, you know what that means? You know what he just said? Word for word, what he just said was, crank it up to 11, my dude. That's great. Ooh, a free 2 CP off that. Nice. Okay, yeah, we lost the servitor, and we are very much probably going to lose the other ones. I'm not going to get into another fight here until this one. But this is good, because this is the way I wanted to go last time, so I might as well go 1, 2, 3, and there we go. And we don't need to bother with the other 2 rooms. The glyph rooms are usually very helpful, though. Christ, not the Necrons. Glyph time. This panel controls a heavy door leading to a treasure room, which is filled with cognition. If we can work on the right commands, we can read the rewards. Yeah, but I already have max cognition, so this isn't really that helpful at the moment. I feel like last time I had a treasure room thing, I clicked this one. And it worked? Yeah. Container of some sort seemingly has a raw binary seething within. Clearly it is of xenos origin. Yeah, we read this before. Let's go, boys. Dream along. Ooh, cool art. The cohort's communications pick up a transmission played in a binary adjacent, Jesus. Binary adjacent xenos language that can be interpreted as a distress signal. It is originating from the next chamber and is transmitted only in the very local area. Engage. Attempt to answer. Enter the chamber to find the source. Listen to the transmission outside the chamber. We'll listen to the transmission. I don't want to risk it because it might be a Xenos plot to have us reveal ourselves. I love the little scanner on his back. Looks like a little radar motion tracker. That's cool. The transmission is a looping distress signal that peters out in the stack before restarting. It sounds like the final words from a dying ship. The uncertainty of its origin or the reason it is being played in the tomb is far more disconcerting than knowing the truth. Motherfucker. It's just some random distress call. God damn it. Alright, note to self. Be wary of the random distress call. Necrons animate faster. Oh my god. Single port designed for Necron Canoptech. I think last time we did it, it was this one. Alright, 2 HP for the boy. Let's go. Alright, let's end this. Get in that final fight, boys. We got max cognition going into it. We got some pretty okay healing. We're good.
The Necron tomb is trying to defend itself. Clearly, our mission is working. Aphorisms 94.13. The enemy rushes to action when our ministrations cause him fear.
Yeah? Basically, these dudes scared of us. A swarm of tiny scarab-like constructs emerges from apertures in the walls and begins scurrying all over the Voxcaster, chewing through its casings with their steel mandibles. Fuck's sake. Clear away the scarabs with the cohort's melee weapons. No, if I do that, it might hurt the transmitter. Retrieve the Voxcaster before it is destroyed. It can be deployed elsewhere. Or purge. Clear away the scarabs with the righteous application of flame. Yeah, I think when we use fire, the Voxcaster should be okay. Flame?
A sound strategy, Magos. Colloquialisms of Metallica. Metallica, yes. Fucking sick, dude. Enter sin. Chapter 52. Enough fire in the right place can solve any problem.
I love that it's not even like, lo, and thou shalt know the holy flame. No, it's just, you use enough fire, it's gonna fucking work. Alright, so we got an up on the awakening, but we also got some blackstone from that. So the fire took longer. If we would have just smashed it, then, you know, with the melee, it would have been easier. But if we used that, that probably would have hurt our guys. The final oh, we didn't have a second fight. We just completed it. Okay, that's interesting. The binary... Yeah, the final Voxcaster is installed. The binary prayers flow through the temple. Or tomb. My brain is going today. Filling both real space and the local noosphere with the words of Workshop exalting the Omnissiah and the Creed of Mars. Hell yeah.
The unholy alien layer of... The unholy layer of the alien now rings to the words of the Omnissiah.
Epigrams of Saint Eucellus. Eucellus? Bessie? I don't know fucking know.
3.89. Protect the shield of the mind, and the body will be shielded thereby.
The Necron can strike at our minds as well as our bodies, and we must protect both. In this, Lector Dogmatus, I agree.
I hope we are of the same mind in other matters too, Magos. Our exploration of Silver Tenebris should be executed with a view to the destruction of all traces of the alien.
I have not yet decided if we should commit to such extremes, Videx. I feel multiple emotional prerogatives as well as logical analyses, all competing for primacy in my neurovaults. Our mission here may not be as simple as you think.
Just be ready to make the right choice when the time comes, Magos. Recall the words of Fabricator General Plutonus. The eyes of the Omnissiah are ever upon us.
Cool. So we didn't have to get into a second fight. So maybe that means that there's, like, a fight in every dungeon, or maybe that specific mission was a fight and then not a fight. Or maybe if we cleared them with the melee weapons, we would have gotten into a fight. I don't know. So 3 levels of this, how much does that chunk off? Let's see. Goes up 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So whatever the number is, that's how many times it's going to do that. So we went from 4% to 7%. We basically doubled it. Christ, man. It's rough, man. You gotta be quick. You gotta be quick in this game. I should have healed him when I had the chance, but oh well. Cool. New Canticle unlocked. The next physical attack will deal 6! Dude, Cancel the Craft got upgraded. Nice! Oh, we got Blessing of the Omnissiah. You gain 3 cognition points. Fuck yeah, man! Plus 5 movement, or plus 5 meters of movement for 1 round. Yes, let's go. Dude, we got a whole bunch of those to choose from now. Alright. Let's do some upgrades for my boys. Oh, wait, we got the new trooper. We got the new trooper. Yeah, the new trooper. Get out of here. Fuck off. I want to see this guy. The Skitari Vanguard Alpha level 1. So he has twice as much health as the Servitor, but he doesn't get the cognition point thing. Instead, the Taser Go deals area damage. Ooh, so if enemies are stacked up like they were in the last mission, it'll actually, like, cause everything in the area to get messed up. Cool. A single target melee attack upon hitting target turns into a cone area attack, triggers an opportunity attack, and it deals 2 to 4 energy damage to target, and it will deal 1 energy damage to the chain target. Wow, that's really good. Hopefully the troops don't cost more. That would kind of be really stupid if, like... I could see this costing me if I get one of them killed, because these are more important than servitors. But, don't like, add more cognition points needed to spawn these guys, because that would be a pain in the ass. Alright, let's upgrade my boys here. Let's see. What are we gonna upgrade? I don't know. What items did we get? We got this thing now, I think. Yeah, because we got the soldier guy, we got some blackstone, and we got this thing. So, refractor field generator, Absorb 5 damage, so that'd be good for tanking damage. So honestly, I'd probably give it to this guy, if anything. Let's see, who can get upgrades? I think we got enough for both. Yeah, we got enough for both. So upgrades it is, boys. So just next one down the list. Add 4 HP, that would be fucking stellar. 1 physical and 1 energy, that would also help. 2 HP and a dodge chance. So it's gonna be the 4... Do I want 4 HP or do I want to add physical armor and energy armor? Because right now he has no armor whatsoever, while the other guy actually does. So he gets 1 energy armor as it is. So he could probably use that. That can help depending on, like, if it's like a melee unit that's physical damage, so that would help if like more flayed ones show up later. But then just the flat HP, I mean, that could work pretty well as well. Yeah, let's get that. Plus, I think the coat looks nice. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool looking. All right. We could also maybe just remove this, because we have 4 HP from this. Yeah, but he also gets that +2 movement, and that's really helpful. Alright. 2 HP, physical armor, 2 HP, and energy. Let's give him 2 HP and energy, why not? God, this is so cool. They look so awesome. I like they're very unique depending on which tree you're going down for the customization. That's cool. Oh, I can't name my troops, though. They're just, you know, Servitor or Skitari, and it's a bit of a shame. Keeping the Curatio Claw, that came in clutch in the late game when I need to buff up my Servitors from getting hurt. Actually, my Servitors ended that mission. Hold on, can I see like my last mission report? No. I want to see my mission report from last time. Because I'm pretty sure those Servitors were hurt, but they didn't cost me anything. Keep my guys like healed up anyway. That's just good. That's the whole point. Is one is the support and one is the babada boobada. You know, there's a lot of damage. All right. So what else does Videx have for us now? All right. So that's a normal difficulty. We won't be doing that yet because I'm struggling on the easy stuff. I'm still learning. So we'll obviously do this because then we get another cognition point, which lets us make more moves during the game and. More cognition point means that we will kill the enemy faster because we'll be able to use our abilities a lot faster and our weapons. So, yeah, let's see. Because this is good too, because it'll add it'll buff my troops as well. My troops don't hit that hard currently. All right, so the works of the enemy. All right, yeah, these guys actually caught. Yeah, see, this is fucking horseshit. Okay, you're gonna give me somebody that has twice as much health. But he doesn't help me recover a cognition point if he's hit. So instead, he does, it does area damage. But the area damage that it does is only 1. So he's doing 2 to 4 energy. This guy's doing 1 to 2 physical. And it costs Blackstone to bring him in, thus handicapping my fucking, like, leveling abilities later. Because if I were to make all 4 of these guys that, guess what? That costs that much to do. It costs 44. Bring these guys with me. If you like whoever made this game, like whatever devs are behind it, like the next one, don't do it with all this shit of like you can only bring this many and you have this resource. No. Just let me put together a squad, man. Give me like just give me like a normal like Space Marine thing, right? So like Adeptus Mechanicus plays like this, but next game give me more customization options and then just make it like a squad tactical thing instead of having like the tech priests and then whoever's down here, make it like you've got just a bunch of Space Marines and each one of them you're kitting them as like one is the medic, one is the damage, etc. And that's the limitations is how much, you know, do you bring in the squad for healing versus damage versus, you know, whatever else. Because this whole like resource management thing, especially with the cognition point being doubled, that's just like why would I bother taking that if he's gonna be cannon fodder anyway? Like he has high health, that's alright, but when these guys die, it doesn't matter. When these guys die, I lose my monies. Like, it costs money to bring these guys in. So it's going to cost me money to bring them in, and I bet when they die, or they get hurt, that's also going to lower my Blackstone, just like with the Tech Priest. I don't know, though. That's the thing, is it doesn't explain that, so... Honestly, I'm just liking the Servitor gameplay. Because we need those cognition points to run, like, this guy's gun and this guy's, like, Horatio Claws anyway. So the sooner I can get them on the board, the better. And then I can just keep healing them up. Okay. Plus 5 movement for 1 round. Gain cognition points, or next attack, 6. Let's change this out for the next attack, 6. Yeah, go for like level 2 on that. I like that you can use the multiple levels of it. That's pretty cool. Because this, like, restore 5 HP, I'd rather just have cognition points in that place, you know? That way, I can get cognition points, and then I can basically restore 5 HP using, you know, Magos Ivelema, or, you know, using, like... Because he's got the healing, right? He's got the healing down pat. And then there's... Yeah, I don't know. Because I could also just put the healing in as well, just as, like, a clutch thing of I really need some health on this character. But movement would be good, too. So, yeah, you know what? We're going to do it that way. Hold on. We're going to do that. Then we're going to do gain 3 cognition. In case I'm going to pinch and I need to just do that quickly. Reports received from Subnomina Kepra. Synopsis follows. Heavy resistance. Minimal gains. Mounting casualties. Confirmation. Yes. No. Correct. There have been setbacks. Our troops have encountered a new Necron war form. Reaction. Delight. Fucking happy about it. Great, Tech Inquisitor. Explain. Like, why are you happy our guys are dying? Enemy war form. Provision designation destroyer. Anti-grav technology confirmed. Explorator request file accessed. Anti-gravitational technology is an area Stegis 8 Magoses have requested as high priority. Study of provisional designation destroyer. Desirable, necessary, sacred duty. And you would be famed throughout Stegis 8 for exploiting this technology. Hickman agreement. Request formulation follows. Commence deployment immediately. Like, he's just really excited. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna be famous. Let's go. Let's get the thing. I like Scavola. I like how single-minded in his devotion to technology he is. All the characters are really unique and fun. They have their own, like, stuff going on. I like that. A concentration of Necron destroyers is playing merry hell with our Skitarii units in the tomb of Acropus. They are highly mobile and heavily armed weapons platforms. Taking them on is dangerous in the extreme. Reason to observe. Our troops processing such technology extrapolated to conclusion. Greatly increased battlefield effectiveness. God, how do I do her voice again? I keep forgetting her voice. It's hard to do. It's like I'm switching back and forth just so much. I was raised to see that as dangerous thinking, Magos. Put such piety aside for now, Subdomina. Is the cohort ready to advance? They are. I have plotted the likely location of destroyer units. They are somewhere within this complex. The fortune of Mars be with you. You know what I just realized? In Doom, you have... What's his name? I forget. There's like an AI robot that you hang out with. So like Samuel Hayden has an AI robot that leads the facility. Like he manages all the systems and stuff. What is his name? I gotta look this up. It's gonna kill me. But I just realized his synthesized voice sounds remarkably similar to the StarCraft Terran commander narrator. This lady. They call her the adjutant. Nope. Don't need that. Need this. Thank you. Okay. And then there's also, what's his name? hang on. Doom AI. What is this fucking name? No, not the AI of Doom. Not that. Doom 2016 robot. Who's the robot? Not Samuel Hayden. He's not a robot. He's a guy in a robot body. He's an actual person who got his brain put in a robot body. Fuck off. How Samuel got destroyed, yada yada yada, whatever. Oh my god, stop with this. I don't care. What happened to Samuel Hayden? We know what happened to him. If you play Doom Eternal, you know. Let's see. Not Samuel fucking Hayden! That's not the one! Okay, is the entire Doom, fucking... God. Alright, look. Is the entire, like, Doom community fucking retarded? Because this is on a wiki. On fandom. Like, this is written by someone who's supposedly a fan of the series. Why is it coming up for the result of robot? Is Google, like, saying that it's a robot? Because, yeah, after coming to Earth for an unknown period of time, the Seraphim constructed a human body for himself and fabricated his new name and identity as Samuel Hayden. Yeah, because it's revealed in Doom Eternal's, DLC in... Was it Doom Eternal? I think it's the base game of Doom Eternal. It's revealed that Samuel Hayden was actually one of the Seraphim, which you encounter in Doom Eternal. And he was actually the one that, like, did the betrayal and all this shit. Like, a whole... It's a really interesting story, and I wish they would animate it and, like, just make it into a movie, because it would be really interesting to watch. Make it like a 3-season thing, you know? Like, establish all the Seraphim stuff in Season 1, do the Doomslayer stuff in Season 2, and then do, like, the fall... Like, the demon invasion, the burning of heaven, all this shit with the Sentinels and all that. Like, the Sentinel War, big climactic battle for Season 3. That'd be cool. Or just make it like a 3-part thing, you know? Okay, but not him. No, Vega. That's his name. Fucking Vega. Because I knew it was a V. I just couldn't remember what it was. It was Vega. That's what it is. This is the guy I'm thinking of. The AI, the like robot that runs the facility in Doom 2016, and he actually is around in Doom Eternal as well, because he runs your watchtower for you. The watchtower being like this big, fucking I don't know what it is. It's like an old Sentinel watchtower with like a big mech in it and everything. It's cool. I like it. Anyway, so Doom, yeah, because it's like surprisingly similar to him. So if we listen to the adjutant,
Upgrade
Jesus, that was sharp. That was loud.
complete. Research complete. Nuclear missile ready.
Okay, so it's kind of in that same cadence, because if you listen to Vega's, it's just more of a kind of a smoother version of that, essentially.
Hello, I am Vega, the sentient intelligence assigned to Mars. After running diagnostics on the Praetor suit, it appears that I can activate options.
Yeah. So it's kind of like just a more advanced version, whereas this is like, yeah,
Add-on complete.
yeah. It's kind of interesting how similar they are. All right. Wow, this is a big one, but with the awakening level, I kind of want to just get done with it. I don't want to explore that much. I don't know. So let's find the best route, and then we'll find the explorer's route. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 rooms, and we're done. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rooms, and we're done. So that's basically doubling my time in here, which is going to double the awakening level. We could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That only adds 1 more room, but it gets us through 2 glyph areas, which can get us a blackstone. So that would be helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4. So either way, we either go this way and then up to there, or this way and up to there. I'm thinking this way, because that way we can add 1 more room to the route we take, and we end up with another glyph room, because the glyph rooms are helpful spots. They're usually very helpful. Well, it depends, I don't know. Just 50-50 shot. The Lives of the Logic Saint, Psalm 6:1. Even in death, our duty is not complete. Oh, here we go. Mortally wounded Skitarii on the floor. Gaussfire. The Skitarii may have witnessed their tactics up close. Ooh. Administer medical assistance to the trooper. Oh, we might maybe get a guy? His torso laid open by Gaussfire. I mean, that sounds like he's very much dead, but I don't know. Access the trooper's internal cogitators for data recorded during the firefight. Demand. Interrogate the trooper about Necron Destroyer combat tactics. That just makes me think of, like, Will Smith in Wild Wild West when he finds the dying Bloodbath McGrath, like the dying Confederate guy. And he's just like, you know, where's Loveless going? Where is he? He just picks him up by the shirt and he shakes his dead body. Where's he going? Just, yeah. We have ways of making you talk. You know, it's just like, and then he's just dead. Like, imagine. That's basically what I'm thinking. Access the trooper's intro. So we can either download his brain, try to help him, or, yeah. I mean, even in death, he still serves. Woo! 3 CP off the rip. Very nice. The cohort inserts a data probe into the dying trooper's cortical port. Oh, so he wasn't dead yet. He was dying. That's rough, buddy. The shock of extracting the data of his final moments finishes him off, but the cohort acquires several minutes worth of data showing the destroyers emerging from the shadows in perfect condition and unleashing a fatal crossfire. They are heartened that the trooper was able to share this knowledge even at the moment of death. What a fucking guy. Absolute unit. Gave us his brain for the good of the Technomancy and the destruction of the Xenos. Oh, that's interesting. Why is this one green? We usually do this one. Why is this one green? I'm intrigued. Oh. Okay. That's weird. Or maybe I've seen the glyph before in that configuration. So maybe that's, like, the good port? And the other one's the bad port. I don't know. I love Reddit just over here just watching. Alright, yeah, we always get to level 1 minimum. Direct request, bring it to me. And direct request. Okay. The cohort finds a sarcophagus containing a Necron destroyer that seems inert. It may have malfunctioned and failed to respond to the tomb's awakening protocols. Open the sarcophagus, try to receive the destroyer. Okay, well, we already know we can't bring him because, like, they have a teleporter thing when they die, so I assume if we try to bring his, like, even though he's not awake, that's probably not a good idea. Mark the sarcophagus location for Skatara units to retrieve what they can. Trash it, destroy the sarcophagus, will be one fewer Necron to fight. Because I've tried taking one before, and it was just kind of a waste of time. We could just mark the sarcophagus for later inspection. Nah, just trash it. Actually, no, we're on a Scavola mission. Let's try and research it. I knew that was gonna happen. Fuck! So we lost health and we gained increase. Wonderful. Fuck you, game. The cohort prize open... That's not how you spell prize. At all. Okay. Open the sarcophagus, but in response to their actions, the dormant Necron teleports away. Fuck, knew it. So the sarcophagus emits a barrage of harmful radiation and deafening noise, forcing the cohort to rapidly exit the chamber. Alright, so the big lesson we're learning here in the Warhammer universe is do not touch Xenos things, ever. Do not fuck with Necron shit. It is always a bad idea to keep touching Necron things. Just blow it up and move on. Oh, we actually don't have to do the glyph. Okay. Control the heavy door. Okay, so maybe this means this is a good one? But I've used this one before. I think this one gets me Blackstone. This one's gets me health? Because I swear I've used this one before when I get to the treasure rooms. So what about this one? Yeah, okay, so if it's green, that means it's going to bring my guys back up on health. I think that's what it's trying to get at. But you don't have to use the glyph if you don't want to. Well, that was a waste of time. I didn't really get much Blackstone, but I got three points going into the fight, so that's good. And we only lost 1 HP on a servant core, so not bad. Not great, but not bad either. Yeah, I gotta start just blowing up Necron stuff, man. I gotta stop trying to study it. It does not want to be studied. Oh, this guy looks gnarly. Got a big arm cannon. Give me. Intrigue, most interesting. Not all forms are humanoid. Logging data, Centurion form, gravity defying. The Xenos show that they are more alien than we originally thought. Text of the Oiled Cog, Volume 12, states,
One can verge from the standard form, but one must always retain their humanity, or be lost to the men of iron and their ways.
Interesting. So men of iron. Is that referring to Necrons, or is that referring to the Iron Hands? Because the Iron Hands are a certain, like, legion of fucking, like, dudes in Warhammer. One of the, Space Marine legions, they will, they do a lot of augmentation stuff, too. But they go, like, deep into augmentation. I do not mean to diverge from the discussion, but what are these Iron Men? Good question. I just asked that question.
Unclear. This text was logged many millennia ago. There's no other reference to them in my cogitators.
So maybe it's actually referring to the Necrons, because the Necrons would have been active thousands of years ago. Keep focused, brothers. We have a new enemy afoot, and we must ensure they do not surprise us with new trickeries. Be alert and focus. Alright. So, is that just the one guy we have to handle? Damn. Yeah, so this is a big guy like the Admiral we fought before. So maybe his guys won't show up for a couple turns. Alright, so we need to get to this. So if we go this way, we can get to that. Wait, am I on an island? What's happening here? I'm trying to see the topology here. Yeah, it looks like the only way out's going to be across this little bridge here. And that sucks. That's another thing I like about Banner Saga is you can put your guys basically anywhere on the board. Like, you have, like, half the board to work with. Here, you have, like, one very just basic starting area. Alright, so who's first? If we added these guys in... Alright, hold on. These guys move farther. You know, with 3, he's gonna take his turn first. Oh, please go this way and not this way, you ass. It looks too small for him to move. He looks... Well, he's 2 across, so he can move this way. I don't think he can go this way, though. So that could be playing to our strength there. Let's see. Put you guys down, and then I'll probably just use these first cogitator points to run over here, scan this, and blow it up real quick. And then that way we can just do that in one turn, rather than having to worry about, you know, this shit. Because he's going to have to go this way. He literally... There's no point for him to go this way, because he can't go through this little gap. My guys can, though, because we're small boys. So that's my plan. Oh, this room looks so cool with the glowy square bits. Oh, but of course, there's a Necron warrior immediately. That's another thing about Banner Saga is, like, Banner Saga is really good because it'll show... honestly, like, I don't even, like, want another game like this where it's, like, tomb exploring. If you give me, like, a Space Marine game, give me, like, a Space Marine game where we're, like, traveling around a planet fighting a Xenos offensive, and we're, like, just traveling on, like, a caravan pushing the Xenos further and further. So make it exactly like Banner Saga, but give me Warhammer for that. With, like, all brutal, gruesome kills and shit. That would look awesome. I would love that. I could delay him. Yeah, because if I delay his turn, I can get a free point back. I think. Fuck, this guy's gonna be there. Okay. So we're just gonna try and send this guy all the way out here to scan this as soon as possible. Ah, this fucking guy's in the way, dude. We can shoot him at least. Shoot him in the face. Oh, good. He has no armor. That's helpful. Yeah. And since this is the only room we have to do, I might just use this, get cognition points, and run back the other way. He's gonna opportunity attack me if I go that way. Okay. Oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna take the long way around. Big brain play. Big brain. It's all about maximizing how much you can do in a single turn, because every turn, this friggin' meter goes up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gain 3 cognition points here. So that I can go here. I can go here. Scan it. the Blackstone from it. We'll scan him so we know his stats. Oh, only 18. That's not bad. And then we've got 2 more to use. So I might need to get What's his, like, range and shit? See, it doesn't tell me what his range and shit is, and that's really annoying. Well, he seems to be... See, it won't tell me his weapons. Will it tell me the other guy's weapons? No, it won't. Like, what's the point in, like, having scanned them and to reveal their stats if I don't know their weapons and their, like, you know, range? So I think I could maybe do, to avoid getting hit by this guy, I could probably just bail this way? Like, start bailing this way. I mean, I could just, like, kind of move around here and then go around him, but I kind of want to go this way so I can set up to attack him after. But see, this way I can be near this cognition point as well. Ah, I'm just short of getting the other cognition point. That's a shame. But that's okay, because I need it empty so I can get a free point off him anyway. That's fine. Alright, now it's his turn. See, he has to start... He doesn't move very far at all because he's a fat boy. Probably hits like a truck, though. Okay, so let me get this straight. The start of his turn means that he will go even if I delay the turn. So I don't get that free point. Hey, whoever designed this game, would you like me to explain to you what the start of his turn means? Because if I delay the turn, then he hasn't actually started his turn yet. Work on that. That's fucking stupid. Because you set up a rule, and then I followed the rule, but the rule was vague, so I didn't realize I was kind of just fucking myself. He's gonna make another move there. I don't wanna... I wanna get over here to start attacking him, but at the same time... I don't know, maybe I'll start moving this way so I can come back around and shoot this thing, but... I mean, we're gonna need to kill this guy eventually anyway, so I might as well just kill this guy quick, and then do that. So we'll just go this way. Damn it. Well, I do have a cognition point. Or I do have a skull that I can use to gather a cognition point. Yeah, I'm not sure why I didn't do that. Whatever. This game. I should really be saving before I go into each room. Not so I can just reload it at will, but if the game fucks me like that, where it just has a vague rule. Yeah, cause if I had thought of this, I could have gone this way and that, and whatever. Okay, I'll be more careful next time. But I don't have a shot on that guy. Unfortunate. Raylock will take his turn again. Okay, but we do have a thing, so we can empty it out before Raylock takes his turn, so we can actually get that point that I want. Yeah, so you can drop them anywhere near the tech priest, so that's pretty cool. Maybe send this guy to go blow that up in the meantime. Like, start beating this guy down, because he's already at 6, so if I send a servitor that way to go mess with him, that should work. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Ooh, Giga Chad! Gun, no thank you. 7 HP. Yikes, Captain. So yeah, we're gonna just send Servitor over here to mess up this guy. Alright, so there's his turn. He's got a cognition point. I might use the cognition point to get over here so that my guy can heal me. But then obviously grab the cognition point, you know? Alright. I'm gonna turn this way so I can see the battlefield a little better. I need the cognition point. Alright, now I'm close enough for my guy to heal me. Uh-oh. Tooty time. Oh, 3 damage. He's not even gonna make it to him because this game is fucked. Okay, so we have another cognition point. That's good. So when the Servitor's turn comes around, I think I might just use the full heal scroll on him. That might work. Oh, I actually have an angle on this guy. Sick. Do it. 3 damage. Not bad. Come on, hit him with a 4. Yeah! Getting lucky with these repairs today. See, he could have just collected that cognition point anyway. Yeah. I want to just move him back out of the way, but I don't know. See, the problem is I can heal this guy, but I have to get there using a cognition point, so I won't have the thing to heal him by the time I get to him because the distance on this is 1 unit. So I don't have that option. I'm gonna move you over so he can't attack you. Just be a little cautious. Ah, you fuck. You suck, you dick. Oh, good. Canoptic scarabs. Because that's what we need. Canoptic fucking scarabs. Because they're gonna heal him now. Joy. Stupid. Oh, good. Another Necron as well. Because that's what we needed. Another fucking Necron. You know, game, just swallow my nards, okay? Yeah, you better run, pussy. Don't. What's the fucking point of letting me put him there if he's gonna take his turn first and one-shot him? Dude, the design of this game is fucking ass, I swear. Like, why? Why is it like this? Seriously, who the fuck designed this? It's like, is it fun? Yes. But is it an absolute pain in the ass to try to play? Also, yes. Because it's like, it's almost as good as Banner Saga. Like, Banner Saga was really good in that you had a lot of planning you could do. You could build your specific roster. They would just come in. There was none of that resource management crap. The only thing you had to worry about is healing them between fights. That was about it. Otherwise, it was just build your roster the way you want, upgrade when you want, and use your, like, extra Valerie points in the middle to, like, pump your attack. But, my god, it's just so obnoxious. Of course, they're gonna heal him. It's especially fucking unfair. You give the enemy powerful weapons, and you give the enemy powerful weapons, regenerating, lots of guys that have to fight. It's stupid. Like, you give them all that and they expect me to somehow perform. It's like, come on, game. You're just taking the piss, and you know it. Alright, I'm gonna just blast the shit out of this guy. Recognition. I'm just blast this guy as quickly as I can. There you go. Get critted, dumbass. And we actually got a cognition point back, so what we can do is we can move it over here. Try and get within range of the other dude. Try and help this guy over here. Maybe. Okay, good. He's attacking the other guy, not him. That's good. Oh my god, he critted him for 4. Got that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna travel my happy ass over this way. Do I actually have a shot on this guy? Ooh, so... Wait, what? But the guy should... Oh, because I'm, like, diagonal. These are at a diagonal angle instead of straight. Okay, that's interesting. I could shoot him, or I could shoot that. When is he getting a turn again? You're gonna have a turn, and then you're gonna have a turn, and then he's gonna have his turn. So, yeah, if we bully this guy real quick, then that should work. Between this and this, we should be able to bully him pretty good. Okay, I think we're good here. Alright, oh, no, don't. Oh, come on! Why does the enemy have, like, fucking insane range on all of their weapons? Literally all Necron weapons can go, like, halfway across the fucking planet. But my guys have little dinky stupid guns that I have to be, like, all up in their schnuts to use. It's bullshit, game, and you know it. Put this guy here. At least losing the servitors doesn't hurt that much, because I lost the tech priest. Okay, so now you're just randomly gonna do 5 instead of the 6 and 7 you've been doing consistently. Would you like to explain? No? Okay, fuck you, game. God, there's scarabs over here that I have to deal with. There's this guy I have to deal with. Who's taking their turns? The scarabs are taking their turn next. You know what? I can just negate that entirely. And I'm going to. Just fuck them. Fuck you, scarabs. Nope. I want you dead immediately. No, you just need to die. You so have got to die. Just beat them down. No scarabs. Fuck you. Okay. I don't know if I'm close enough for an opportunity attack on that guy, but probably not going to matter. Alright. Condition on that. Let's see. How much damage do I need to do on this guy? I don't know. What's his... He's at 5. So I either have to somehow get enough cognition points to use the Volkite Blaster, or I need to use this guy behind him to attack. Great. Just fucking great. I'm just gonna move him far away over here, because he's on 1 HP. And that's dangerous. I can get a little shot there. Alright, 2 damage. Woo! 2 damage. All of 2 fucking damage. Oh, God. Alright, we got the opportunity at least, so he's dead. Alright, I can either shoot this or shoot him. If I shoot him, I get a cognition point. Which then I can move over here, grab this cognition point, and then heal him. Yeah, but I don't need that much damage. I'm only gonna do 2 to 3 anyway, so fuck it. All this because I want to just blow up this console real quick. Jesus, you fuck up your opening moves in this game, you will royally screw yourself. You have got to be careful. It is rough, man. Now we can repair him. Give me the 4. Give me the 4. Alright, I'll take a 3. 3's not bad. I mean, this guy's still just gonna come over here and shoot him from halfway across the map. So fuck it. Like, watch him. Watch him just come in. Like, dude, why does it let him move close enough to absolutely just body every one of my guys? How am I supposed to fight this? How? How was I supposed to play this any better than I have been? What in my roster could have just... Am I fucking myself by not having a free gun over on Braylock? Is that what's happening? I don't know, me. I don't know. Like, he gets another fucking move when I put the Servitor in. Who is designing these turn orders? This is exactly why Banner Saga did not have this stupid shit of initiative. Initiative is some just tabletop nerds pen and paper bullshit. Like, the only reason initiative ever existed in the first place was because you had to have a way to designate turn order without just going my turn, your turn, my turn, your turn, right? Because back in the day, that would mean that in order to win every fight on a tabletop, you would just need something that goes off sooner, right? That's the problem with Magic the Gathering, is you just need to get to turn 1, turn 2, whatever. The point, like, MTG and Yu-Gi-Oh!, like, both of these decks, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is entirely complicated, but MTG, you know, same thing. But the point being is, like, at least, like, I know of my experience in MTG, is a lot of the decks do not get built for, you know, turn 10, or, you know, turn 15. They're not made to be Outlast. Some of them can be made to be Outlast, like, defensive decks. 99% of the time, you're going to be running into a guy who's trying to get some multicolored combo to pop off by turn 3, and that's his, like, win condition right there. Is he just wants to get done with the game by, like, turn 3 to get, like, some amazing win condition. And it's just... That's the reason for initiative, right? Is so you avoid stuff like that. But the problem here is that now, in this format, that doesn't really work. Because you are taking agency from the player and giving it to the computer to artificially increase the difficulty. It's not a more complicated troop to fight. It's not, you know, like you're adding more enemies. You're adding enemies that heal. you're letting enemies move very far, and on top of that, you're letting them make moves before I can respond. Fuck, man. You know, this is why I actually like Legends of Runeterra. There's a lot of chances for response, and burst spells, and fast spells, and that kind of stuff. Alright. Okay, if I move here, I can still get the cognition point and be in range for that, because I really want to blow this up. Like, the whole point. This will all be pointless. All these dead servitors will be entirely pointless if I don't blow this up. So I need to do some serious damage to it. I need another servitor skull. Grab that. Just so I can get enough to blast this thing. Just fucking kill it. Like, get it out of here. Alright, so the level's gone back down at least. It doesn't matter because, like, the level went back down by 2, but it's just gonna go back up by 2 on their next turn. Like, it takes longer. Like, it's just gonna keep going up. Okay, I can at least get this guy to some safety here. Could have delayed his turn, actually had him heal him first, but if I leave him here, this guy's just gonna come body him, so I have to move him. I have literally no option. Like it's not even a question at this point. Okay, we're gonna move you here. I don't have the range for that, nor do I have the sight line. Okay. I need to get a point so I can heal my guy. This is so dumb. Like, the weird part about this is the game puts this timer mechanic on you with the awakening level, right? And it's like, oh yeah, you need to do this quickly, right? But you also need to explore to get more resources so you can buff your squad, and you need to, you know, like, take turns back and forth here. So it's like, oh yeah, do this quickly, but also we're gonna have the enemy take his turn at the end of the round, and then his turn at the beginning of the round, and then another turn at the end of the round. They give this one character 2 turns, and he has 18 health, and he has an extremely damaging weapon. Are you seeing the problem with this level? This is so weird. You've got to be kidding. He's shooting through the cover! That is not line of sight! Like, it's just meaningless. Kidding me? I'm trying to get over here to force them back around this way. That's what I'm trying to do. I should delay his turn, actually. That's what I should do. I should delay his turn, heal him, and then move him. Yeah, the problem is now my guy's gonna be stuck behind him because fucking... You know what I should have done? I should have just moved him, and then moved him, and then healed him. But I'm so flustered, I'm so pissed at the game, that I cannot think straight because the game is not letting me. Like, he's at full 18, so even trying to do damage at this point would be kind of stupid. Like, this is the kind of shit that makes me want to just redo the game, you know? Yeah. Like, alright, explain this to me. Somebody, like anybody that has played Warhammer on tabletop or whatever, in whose goddamn universe is this not line of sight? Look at this. Look at my guy. He shot through this and shot me. That would imply they have line of sight on each other. But look at the travel. Look at the sight line. That blue little line. Look at the sight line. It's within range, but I just don't have distance. At least I don't think. I don't know. Oh god, I hit end turn like a dipshit. I was gonna try and move and attack him or something, but the game just fucked me because I was in that mode looking for that, but whatever. Wait, am I back on my... No, now I'm on this guy's move. Okay. Trying to get over here, grab this. Ridiculous, man. And just shoot him from here. Imagine. Yeah, I don't even have the cognition points for it. Look at that. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? grab all the cognition points that I can. I have no more servitors left, so that's fun. Getting closer so we can start healing shit up. Get the fuck out of there. Alright, so now only the scarabs can come through there. This guy has to go back around. Aha! Fuck you, Leech. I'm gonna just heal myself because this guy needs to be alive. Let's just collect that point. Fuck it. This is rough, man. This is really, really rough. We're still alive, though. Alright. So what I should do with this guy is probably... Did I delay him, or does this guy have line of sight? I don't know. Hang on, let's move this guy over. We're gonna move Raylock over here. We're gonna blast the shit out of these guys. Please die. Alright. No more scarabs. Scarabs are gone. Good. Alright, we can't do anything else. We don't have the mana for it, but we're gonna move over here, grab this cognition point, so we can heal up some more. Just keep on doing that self-heal. Back and forth. That's why having 2 is good, because you go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. It's almost like you have like a healing open every level. Plus that auto repair. So he's starting to come back up. Now they're both at 9-9. Now we just need to take out this guy and this guy. Wasn't there another set of scarabs? I don't know. This guy's coming in close. Okay. Alright, so the cost has been lowered on that, so that's good. So, thing we could do here is, let's see, we can shoot him or we can come around and shoot him. Probably better just to end this guy quickly. So, let's do that. Because that's going to do 6 to 8. So, let's scan him actually, and we'll make a decision after that. Okay, so, yeah, that'll do 6 to 8. That should kill him. And if not, I can finish up with Ivelima. Is it? Yeah, that's reduced to 1 point cost. Let's see, can I snipe from here? Oh yeah, I don't even have to move. Sick. With him. With the crit, let's go. Alright. So then, what I'll do is I'll move him here. I don't have range on this guy. Oh, yeah, I have line of sight anyway. We're just gonna move him close so that I can get the heal off. Let's see. And then I will move this way. Yeah, I'm not gonna servo skull though. I don't want to get a free cognition point off him. Yeah, see, he's got to come around this big ass wall to get to me. So suck up my nuts, kid. Okay. Grab this. How far is the distance on this? I know it's not enough range. Can I see the friggin' range of my guy, though? No, you won't show me, like, the distance of the weapon? Thank you, game. Yeah. I'm not liking this level. This level's putting me in a bad fucking mood. I need to end this game soon. Take 2 turns. He's gonna go whoop, 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 and then whoop, whoop, whoop. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and move my boy over here. Free. Save up that point, and then we're gonna use the servitor skull so that he has a point ready for when that guy eventually comes around. Alright. Yep. See, he's gonna move about there, and he's gonna move right about there. And he's gonna move to about there, right? He's gonna move. No? I guess he didn't take his turn on the new route. Whatever. Confusing. Very confusing. Or maybe he can take it at the beginning or at the end. Either way, I don't know, man. It's so weird. Yeah, because see, it's like his turn, my turn, his turn. It's extremely confusing. Okay, how close do I need to get for this beam? I think I can beam him from here, actually. Oh, he's just outside of my range. That's so aggravating. I only need to move 1 square closer to hit him, though. Alright, now we can do this. Just fucking nail him. There we go. Use Servitor Skull so we can get extra points for healing. Grab another cognition point here. I'll have to go all the way out there to him. Yikes, Captain. Just to get a hit. Just get a fucking 1 to 2 hit. No, thank you. Can't see that. There we go. Gonna leave him over here to get this cog point next turn. Up at him! And we will repair myself or him. No, he can't repair. I can repair every turn. He can't, so we're gonna make sure he's fully up. Alright, back to the 16 that he's supposed to have. Good. God, we're at fucking level 4? Come on, man. And there's like, the only way to lower the level is to destroy those panels. And that lowers it by 2 pips. It doesn't lower the entire level. It lowers 2 pips. Which is really fucking stupid. There should be other ways to cleanse the area and keep the percentage points down. Because I don't know what happens when it hits 100%. Does that just make the game even harder or what? Or does it just end the game? Like, oh no, it got 100%, your campaign's over, you didn't get to finish the game, try again. Because if that's the case, then this game fucking blows. I'm sorry, like, it's the same reason that playing, like, Fallout, like the original Fallout, is so fucking stupid. And if they ever remake the game, they need to remove the entire, like, time rush. Like, you gotta get ready for the mutant invasion, you gotta get the water ship, like, nah. No, I don't. Fuck you, game. So we got the point already. Oh, did we get a point when we were staying next to this so we didn't get... whatever. At least put myself in range for when it's gonna happen. Put him here. Perfect skull. Trying to build cognition points that way. You're joking. Look at how far he gets to shoot me from, and his gun is in the wall. Like, he didn't even move out a little bit. Nope, he just gun in the wall. Fuck it. He's gonna do it again. What am I supposed to do here, game? What do you want from me? What the hell do you want from me? Honestly. Ah, I shouldn't have done that. Whatever, I'm just trying to end the game at this point. Oh, he's out of range. Isn't that convenient? So I have to move now. I'm just gonna move close. Fuck him. Just die. Just eat it. Please crit him. Please just crit him. Ah, 7? Really? We're gonna say that's a 7. Okay, game. Sure. Sure thing, bud. See, that's why I shouldn't have done that, because now I don't have a point. Now I don't have a point. Now we're gonna hide my tech priest. Back here. ridiculous. Gonna lose fucking Blackstone for that. Hey, remember how I spent like 3 rounds healing him? Haha! The enemy gets to just shoot him once! So the start of the round is that, so he collects at the start of the round, therefore he doesn't get his freebie. That's pretty stupid. I don't know why that would be a thing, but that's pretty fucking stupid. Hit him. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna move forward and hit him with that for an acid attack. We're gonna actually move to the back here. And I gotta commit to the bit here. So he should die from an acid attack on this. 2 with an acid attack. I don't know if my guy's gonna live long enough, honestly. I honest to God think my guy might be dead here, because the game wanted to fuck me. Wow, game. Wow, game. You're just gonna fuck me like that? You know, okay, question. I actually have a question about that acid gun. So, you guys see the part where it says 2 to 4, right? Which means that there should be a higher chance that it's hitting 3 or 4 than it should be hitting 2, right? If it's doing 2 to 4, why is it that every time I've used that weapon, I have seen nothing but 2? This is the problem with percentages. This is the problem with, you might get this much, you might get... No. There's a reason this game doesn't have percentages chance to hit. It's just basic line of sight and range. This is why people don't fucking like XCOM. Like, people play XCOM, yes, but the biggest gripe for XCOM is when you have a high percentage chance to hit something, and you don't hit it. And it's like, what the fuck? That's a really good chance to hit it. Why didn't it hit? He's standing right there. It's that visual disconnect. So in this, makes no, and I mean no fucking sense. Okay? Like, it makes 0 sense to have, like, oh, 2 to 4 damage or whatever. So if they do another one of these, they need to drop that concept entirely. This is not a tabletop. We are not, like, you don't even give me the joy of, like, rolling the dice and having customized dice to actually roll on the map. If that's what you're trying to emulate, right? Is 2 to 4. It could be 2, it could be 3, it could be 4. You would roll a d3 to determine that, I guess. So, if that's the case, then why don't you let me roll a d3? So I can watch it roll at least, you know? Have some anticipation to it. Nope, it's just, there it is. So if they do like a Space Marine game or a Tyranids game or some other fucking form of it, right? Where it's like this kind of concept again, but with like a different faction or a different like legion or something, then great idea. But just let me specifically know how much damage am I doing, how much damage is the enemy doing, so I can do play and counterplay. Make it more like Banner Saga. That would be so fucking cool. Orcs versus, like, the Space Marines taking out orcs so that, like, it's an equal mixture of melee and range stuff going on. And so you're just beating the shit out of each other on this little, like, Banner Saga-style chessboard battleground, you know? Because I'm going to lose this guy, I'm going to get pissed because I'm going to lose out on points because of that. Maybe. Unless I can just maybe get a cognition point to get close enough for a freebie shot that maybe does 2 damage. Okay, I can get close enough, but there's no guarantee that my gun was going to do... Because it does 1 to 2. There's a 50% chance this thing should be hitting for 2. This might save the game. I don't know. But at least it's going to hit him for 2, and then the acid. Okay. Because if it hit him for 2 and then he started his turn, at the start of his turn, it would take acid damage. Holy shit, man. Woo! Pain in the ass. Alright, mission completes. The cohort withdraws from the tomb, having experienced the prowess of the Necron's destroyers firsthand. If nothing else, the Adeptus Mechanicus have learned of the stark danger these Necron warforms pose. Anti-gravity comprehension index, 0.3.9%. Oh, God. Projected beneficiary, Adeptus Mechanicus. Because it's like... Oh, the Styges are, I mean, this is going to help us a lot, yeah. You know, I can also publish a book on this, and, you know, people are going to love me for it, but... I am focused on matters much closer in space and time, Scavola. Retrieving Tech Acquisitor Statement of Purpose.
To perceive the grander picture, to strive to acquire and understand for the benefit of all mankind.
Be that as it may, I am more interested in how your studies will help our mission on Silva Tenebris. Platitude mode! Holy fuck, how great would it be if every time you see, like, the president or whoever, like the Speaker of the House, somebody giving, like, a political press conference, imagine if, like, before they're about to spout some bullshit at you that has no meaning, it just says in captions on the screen, platitude activated. Like, platitude mode.
Platitude mode. Trust in the scientific method, Magos.
You gotta trust the scientific method, man. He's right on that. But, like, see how close I came to losing a unit there? And, like, how annoying I was, how like, annoyed I was getting with that? Like, just the idea of the game being fucked in some way or being vague in some way that screws me over. Like, it's something out of my control. This is why I have problems with... God, like, look at this, dude. I lose all this currency. So, did I get any Blackstone? I got 96. Okay, so according to this screen, let's see here. 25 for killing this guy. 10 for... I'm gonna do some math here. Hold on, let me get a calculator. We're gonna do some math. We're gonna do the math. I want to do math here to see if that, like, was at all beneficial. So, let's see. We got 36... Okay, so I killed 3 of them, so I got 36. So it's like 12 per, I guess. And then 25 for that guy, 10 for these... 5 for these guys. So, we have 36 plus 10 plus 25. Alright, that's at 71. And then we have 80 here. Right? So, we found 80. So, we add that to the pile. And then we got rewarded 96 for just finishing it. So, we should have been walking away with 247. Keep that in mind. We should have a benefit. We gained 247 Blackstone from doing that mission, right? All things told. Now, the problem is that I am penalized for my guys getting hurt. I don't mind there being a penalization system. I mind the penalization system costing me upgrades, which just snowballs into the game getting harder and harder, because the missions get harder and harder. It's... okay. So, if I lose 100 on this guy and 130 on there, let's do the math. Minus 130. Okay? 117. I gained 117 after losing... because I lost... oh, I'm sorry. We lost 130 on this guy. We lost another 100 on this guy. 230. My bad. My math was off. So 247 minus 230. Anyone want to take a wild guess how much Blackstone I made in that case? 17. A net positive of 17 points. Now, I did get a max cognition, which is good. I got a cognitive canister, which can help my troops to be a little bit better. But really, but I have to also attach this to somebody as well. This has to be attached to one of my guys as a support module. So, without the customization, I can't get up to that next level of having another support slot, right? And we've gone from 7% to 11% on the meter. And it took me 40 minutes to play that. These guys die all day, I lose nothing. These guys don't even die. They get hurt, but they don't even die. And the game's like, basically, oh yeah, you got, like, your guys hurt? Oh, you're playing stupid, so we're gonna punish you for playing stupid. But we're not gonna punish you in the game. We're not gonna punish you with, like, a recuperation cost or something. No. We're gonna just take the one currency in the entire game, the only thing used for upgrading, we're gonna take it away from you. Why? What the fuck? Why not just tack, like, for every guy that comes out of the fight that's under a certain health threshold, why not just tack a percentage cost onto the Awakening? Would that not also penalize me and make the game harder without fucking over my chances at customization and upgrades? I don't know. We got this, at least. So the next few attacks will ignore armor. That's a good one. So Blessings of the Omnissiah got boosted. I like they get that I have a card now for gain 6, but I literally don't even have enough room for 6. I only have, like... Yeah, I only have 5 as, like, my main thing. But the, canticle that I got, or the canticla, whatever the fuck. This thing down here. Oh, yeah, you gain 6 cognition points. Aight, sure. Except, my max cognition points right now is 5. Which means that there's no point in giving that to me yet. Stupid. Okay, so Litany of the Electromancer. This will have the next 2 attacks ignore all armor. Let our knowledge be as a lantern in the dark, and our enemies shall burn in the light. Yeah? Let's see. Got that upgraded. Anything else? I swear I unlocked something else. Yeah, here we go. The Tutelage of Movement. Oh, we're about to get Taming the Machine Spirit. So once we activate Machine Spirit one more time, we get that. It'll max the Machine Spirit of all weapons. I feel like that should just be a flat bonus. Like, these are cool to help me in a fight. Like boost, like, get some points. Or, you know, add physical armor for this round, you know? Like, those are cool. This feels more like it should just be a passive, you know? Like, you just passively have that now. It's like, your Machine Spirit stuff does even more damage, you know? Or like, you do it better, right? I don't know. So, the Tutelage of Momentum. Stride across the stars and spread with you the word of the Machine God. Yes. Okay. Let's see. I'm 2.5 hours in. I might make the stream a little shorter today, because that took it out of me. I'll see what other missions are available, but we can do any sort of, like, maybe resorting on these guys, because this is a powerful rifle. This, not so much. Like, the acid every turn, if I had 2 of those popping off, because if I had 2 of those, I could do fire 1, fire 2, and that's 2 damage going off, instead of this, where, yeah, it's 6 to 8, but if that's minimum 2, that's minimum 2. Right, okay, so let's do it this way, so you guys can visualize it with me. So this is minimum 2, and this is minimum 2, right? So that's 4 damage per turn, essentially. If I can maintain having 2 cognition points every time I want to use these, then if I have 1, then I'm getting 2, and it's adding 3 over 3 turns. Okay, cool. And then Machine Spirit pops off, and we get an extra damage in there. Or, we have this other one as well. So if we do Acid and Acid, that's going to be doing 1 acid damage over... acid deals 1 damage over 3 turns. So every turn it will deal 1 acid damage. So that's 1. But if I hit him with both of these, that'll double the effect. So instead of hitting for... Basically, instead of hitting for 1 acid damage every turn, it's going to hit for 2. So that might be the better play there for chipping away at people's health. Because, like, the big guy, right? Like, he had 18 health, so trying to hit that quickly in a couple of turns, if it's going to take me a couple of turns to get the points to use the Volkite Blaster against something like that, then I might as well save the cost of that by doing this, and having that be going off more consistently. You know, if anything, that last one just taught me that I need to do that. And if I want something powerful... Right, because that's energy-based. These are damage-based. So if I want a damaging one for energy, then I could probably trade it out for these instead. Right? So, like, maybe instead of that, we do that, and we have 2 spots available. See, but these ones, the problem with these ones is they don't help me that much more. But, yeah. But this will reveal target stats. Just like this one will. But this one also takes 2 cognition points to use for some reason, when it's only double the damage. Like, honestly. And the Machine Spirit's, like, on a 2 on that. So we do this, and then maybe we can put some support on this guy in case we want to do that. All energy attacks gain +1 for a round. Like, these would be helpful if it was, like, not just for 1 round, but if it was, like, oh, for the rest of this combat, you have buffed this. Because then I can start buffing my guys. I can take my deck of small guys that aren't very strong, and I can stack them with a bunch of support stuff like that. And then turn 1, they might not be doing much. By turn 4, they might be hitting really, really hard. You know? Something like that. Target has chance to miss you. I mean, okay, and... absorbing damage. So, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, this has 1 more cooldown, but it absorbs 5 damage, whereas this is maybe going to work. It's not even guaranteed it'll work. The only difference is this one has 1 more cooldown, that's it. But this is a really helpful thing. This one boosts my target troops, so maybe I will do that one. I don't know. Cause I got this, but I don't have any more arms. I only have 2 weapons allowed. So maybe, just maybe, we would do this one. Because then we can boost the troops, because I like using the troops, so we can slot that in there. Wait, how do I have 384? We just did the math. How do I have 384? Unless... Okay, wait. Did I have more? Fuck, these after-action reports can be vague sometimes. Alright, whatever. Yeah, we're gonna put that there. Yeah, because see, now I have more Blackstone. What the fuck? Alright, whatever. You know what? I'm just gonna roll with it. I don't care. God, he only has 1 gun, but he has serious healing potential. Alright, gonna upgrade the boy here. Heal one target for 3 HP. Nice, so we have Distant Prayers on. Cool. So that's just an ability he has now. Cleanse the target of any negative effect. Yeah, so that's every 3 turns. This is every 2 turns. So we actually don't need one of these anymore. So now, because now we can basically use this as, like, this is a guaranteed 3, this is 2 to 4, but every 2. And then we can maybe add another weapon back in here. Something, big. So maybe this guy will be doing physical with acid burn, and then this guy could be doing my energy attacks. That's possible. So, like, we can put the Volkite Blaster on him, actually. So if we happen to have a lot of cognition one round, or we have the Machine Sphere ready, we can do a big blast from him every now and then, rather than... But we're not relying on it, you know? I mean, for this, it's the same amount, so same augment. The Machine Spirit cheapens this to 1 CP, but it takes 3 turns. This one's Machine Spirit goes off in 2 turns, right? It only takes 2 attacks to get the Machine Spirit going on Phosphorus or Penta. And the cognition cost is always 2. And the damage can be increased to basically the upper maximum of this. But the overall damage, yeah. But it also reveals stats, so... Yeah, see, this is where all, like, the wishy-washy stuff comes in of, like, well, do we do this? Do we do that? Do we do this? It's... Yeah. Okay, well, this guy's packing the troop buff. Yeah, maybe we will give him the Volkite. Actually, no, because he doesn't have any physical. You have physical, but he's also getting that damage over time, so it doesn't really matter what armor they have, because it's just doing that damage regardless. This guy can only do energy damage, and he's not doing it for very much. And he's got a lot more health. Well, I mean, not a lot more, but he's built like a brick shithouse, apparently. Like, and he's got the ability to heal himself back up. So it would be a good idea to use this for physical, because then we can use him at long range and close range. And that also saves us 1 more point, so we can actually add another one of these. Oh wait, we can add 2. Okay, so that's interesting. I'd never considered actually adding 2 of them together. So if we do this one and this one together, so that'll only be doing 1, but I can use them for free every turn. So 1, 2. So that's 2 energy damage at range every turn, and then Machine Spirit every other turn is going to be taking that going from... That's going to instead be from 2 to 4 guaranteed. And then it can also sometimes hit for 2 instead of 1. So, you know, it just kind of helps in that regard. So we can do that, or we could do anything else that we have that's... You know, maybe this gun, maybe... No, we're trying to do, like, freebie stuff with him, because he's rough. But yeah, see, he's got this for healing, and then he's got just a lot of small blasts, and then he can come in with the melee and just bust somebody's shit. That could be cool. That could be fun to work with. Alright, let's get this boy on the roll here. Cognition point on killing a target, because he's usually in combat anyway. So if he's my combat boy, then I definitely want him to be upgraded for that. You have an augment slot. We could give him the axe back as well, so he can run up and finish people sometimes. That's honestly not a bad idea. Have them both with the axes. So he's going to be doing physical damage with acid over time, and then finishing with the axe, right? And then he'll also be buffing the troops so that they can go in and attack sometimes. Honestly, do I even want that? See, this is the part where I feel like it would be better if it was just a PowerPoint system rather than having the individual characters ranking up. Because with the individual characters, it's like, oh, well, I don't want this on him. Maybe I want it over here. You know, maybe I don't want a whole roster of guys. Maybe I just want one big-ass guy loaded down with all of my attachment points to give him a ton of guns and armor to just blow the shit out of the enemy, right? And just be wacky that way. That could be a thing to do, right? But this one's like squad-based, team-based type stuff. But the enemy gets a big-ass guy that does like a lot of cool stuff every turn, so what the hell? You know? Why can't I make my own boss, you know? I want that. But yeah, so basically we're dual wielding then with the axe. This one's doing the acid and physical, this one's doing energy and, yeah, this one's doing energy, but then he's, like, also getting free reveals on people. So that's pretty good. That leaves it open to where I can actually use the servo skull to just get cog points every 2 turns, and these are going to be free reveals on everybody. I just wish they went farther, you know? If they're not going to do too much damage, I don't see why I can't just, like, nail somebody with that thing from 30 meters, like, cross-map them with it. Okay. Is this one... This one just really feels like supportive stuff, which... I guess, but at the same time... I mean... the target troop, on its next base attack, it gains +1 damage. Now, I don't know if that's stackable. Because if it's stackable, then by... But the problem is it has a two-turn cooldown. So even if I try to stack that, all I would be able to do is after 6 turns, right? After 6 turns, I would be adding, 3 damage and a 75% crit chance, so... That would be good for, like, a single kill, but, I mean, by that time, it's like, you're 6 turns in, you should be, I don't know, going a little harder on that. I just feel like I need more kill capabilities on this guy. Because this guy's got options for, he's doing plink damage, and he's doing finisher with the axe. They're both finishing with the axe, but this guy does plink damage and reveals and heals. So he's got a lot to sort it. This guy needs more damage. He needs more, like, abilities to attack. You know, maybe just throw a Horatio Claw on him. Maybe sometimes we just need that healing. I don't know. All energy attacks gain +1 for this round. So... that's cool, but that's all energy attacks. So maybe that's for other people? So maybe I could use that to play off of him to boost those. That could work. But again, this guy has the movement. If he's got the movement, maybe I should combine that with Horatio Claw. Well, no, because he's got other stuff that he's going down for healing. I don't know, man. It's a lot of, like, here, there, you know, back and forth. I don't know. I've already filled out my weapons. So, really, it's just up to the support stuff now. If we put on the other Horatio Claw, that makes up for him not having Horatio Claw. That's a possibility. Honestly, yeah, let's do that. Now they both have Horatio Claw, they both have Axe, but they attack differently. And they have different, like, this guy's got the Healy buffs. This has got cleansing and another heal buff and that. And then he comes in with his own healing. That'll work. Maybe. Ooh, Kepper has a mission now. Interesting. Why is it showing 2? Oh, that one, this one. Weird. This shows 1 location, this shows 1 location, this shows 2 locations. Interesting. A Death Mark, a Flayed One, and a Necron Warrior. Oh, fun. But when I complete this one, I actually get another Tech Priest. I get an additional Tech Priest and a Skitarii Ranger. So that's cool. If I do this one, I get the Macro Stubber. Didn't I already have a Macro Stubber? I swear I already have a Macro Stubber. Or did I? Maybe that was in the tutorial. Yeah, I think maybe in the tutorial they had me with a Macro Scrubber. Power Field Generator. All physical attacks gain +2. That's a good one. That's a real good one. But you have to fight the Canopus Akatranat, the Necron Warrior, the Flayed One, and a Necron Immortal. Oh, that's fun. Oh, good. And a Contrite, a Death Mark, and Necron Warriors. Alright, what are you giving me? Cooldown of 3, reveal all enemy stats in a circle area. That's not bad. Not great, not bad either. Infestus Mechanidetrite. Okay. So basically, every turn you have a single target melee attack which knocks back the target by 1 tile and deals 1 physical damage to target. Interesting. So that's just kind of a pokey physical attack. That would actually be helpful. So it wouldn't be worth it for this necessarily, but this would be helpful. Actually, if I have this, then do I need the other scanner pistols, or could I... Well, they go off for free. That's the main thing, is they don't do a lot of damage, but you can use them every single turn. They don't have a cognition cost. Yeah, this one doesn't either, so that would actually add to the overall kill capacity. So yeah, we'll probably be doing Grave Goods the next time. So, Grave Goods, explore the remnants of an excavation into the tomb of Acropus made by the original Imperial settlers of Silva Tenebris and recover any Archotech they left behind for Tech Inquisitor Scavola. Okay. From the mouth of Maledicton, a counter-transmission has flooded the tomb of Agrilec with Necron data. Lector Dogmatus Videx has requested the source of this transmission be located and destroyed. Makes sense. Consolidation. Subdominant Kepra has requested aid in taking the pressure off her Skitarii troops. Collapsing key areas of the tomb of Acropus. Acropus sounds right. Acropus will hinder enemy movement and stop them from overwhelming the Skitarii. Okay. Yeah, so all of these are cool, like, lore-wise, and they all give, like, interesting buffs. It's just mainly like, what route do you want to go down for rewards? Like, this is more my speed, you know, for the for this thing, right? This is okay as well, but it's still... The problem is, this is basically the same version as the energy one that my medic is running, but, you know, yeah, it does twice as much damage, and it does physical damage, but I have to use a cognition cost every single time. However, if I'm emptying my cognition points every time, then that means that when it's time for Raylock to make his play, if he has this on him, then he can just start blasting, you know? So it's technically a little bit better. Also not. But again, there's Machine Spirit, so it's maybe not as good as the Acid in the long run, because my games take a long time. I take a lot of turns. I'm not about quick, I'm about thorough, you know? And again, maybe that would help speed it up, I don't know. Crazy. And then also the Power Field Generator, that would also be good to have on me. But I can only use it every 3 turns, which really sucks. Like, ironically, for a game that is trying to encourage the player to do things quickly and get, and like, you know, get your game over with, and like, you don't want to stay there because your Necron level's going to go up, and you have to fight more Necrons and all this shit. Like, if you're encouraging speed, why have things like the Acid Gun, where it's like, oh, it'll do 3 over 3 turns, you know, so it'll do 1 every turn. Like, yeah, but unless I get something later that's maybe a buff to that, that's like acid damage is tripled or something, it's not really helpful, right? It's like a long-term thing. So, you know, like this, like, oh yeah, you can get +2 to all physical attacks. So that's all physical attacks though. So, you know, if that's all physical, is that all my physical or all the enemy's physical too? Because you say all, you have to specify, is that all or is that all friendly physical attacks? I don't know. But Kepler's unlocked now, so that's cool. So we got a new choice for that. So it seems like as we go along, we're going to keep expanding into these guys, and then we'll have like 5 different missions at a time we can be doing, essentially. Oh yeah, that's not bad. Cohort. I want to try these guys at some point, but they're expensive. Yeah, you have to have the Blackstone in order to play them at all, and I can play 2 of them right now with the total Blackstone I have, if I brought them on my next mission. So it's like, yeah, you know... And like, with how much the other guy was doing, he was doing like 7, so it's like, you're basically gonna fucking die anyway. You know? And he's doing 2 to 4 energy damage. You know, this guy's doing 1 to 2 physical. And he triggers opportunity attacks. I mean, he does too, so... I don't know. It's just, it's weird with the way they have it set up. It's not... It just feels like they're trying to restrict the player through resources too much, instead of just letting me play the game. Like, again, they need to mirror the next one off Banner Saga. Like, that would be just badass if it let me play the same way as, like, Banner Saga. That would be fantastic. Just, here's your guys, build your roster, upgrade your guys along the way, but the way you upgrade them is by using them, right? That was the key to Banner Saga. Actually, I can just go do that, but let's save the game real quick. I can go show you guys, like, Banner Saga. So, like, the key to Banner Saga is that your guys, in order to level them in Banner Saga, you would use them, right? So the prowess in combat of your heroes is measured by their rank, which is similar to the standard term level used in most D&D RPGs. Correspondingly, the act of leveling up a hero or character is called a promotion. This article refers to the single-player game, the Banner Saga, but some of the mechanics also apply to factions. I'm sorry, the what? I could have been playing a free version of Banner Saga this whole time? No, this has to be shut down or something. There's no way. There's no way you can still play this. No, I'm getting a lot of history. I'm not getting any links to it. Kickstarter guys in 2013. And then the rest of public on 25th. The game allows players to pick a team of 6 combatants. Yeah. How do I get this? Is it on Steam? No, because it's like 2013. There's no way anybody's even playing it anymore, right? Nah, there's no way. I would love to see Steam, if Steam would load. There we go. I can actually look for this. This I was not aware of. I thought Banner Saga was just like the single player thing. I didn't realize. I mean, it's such good combat. I don't know why you wouldn't want to have a multiplayer version of that. Because I swear, like, I guess. There we go. Sometimes it doesn't let you click into the thing at first. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be on Steam. Yeah, you have Banner Saga 1 through 3, but you don't have, there's a mod content pack? The fuck? The uncompiled source assets that are used to create the game. These include JSON file. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, so this is just like the developers put together the assets of the game, including the animations and stuff, so that people that want to mod the game will just have the mod files ready to go. It's like it's like when Bethesda supports the Creation Club stuff, and it's like, here's the creation kit. It's got all the stuff you need. Yeah. Okay, so how the fuck do you play Banner Saga Factions? Yeah, see, it closed in 2021. That's why Man, how the fuck is the cool thing that I just heard about gonna be dead for a year before I hear about it? Actually, it's been over a year at this point. It's going on 2 years that this has been closed. Man, it is with great solemnity that we announce the flight of the spear over the field of battle, calling forth the glorious words to the eternal halls of the chosen. Alright, at least they're in character with it. That sucks! Why isn't it playable? Why? Are you going to replace it later? Are you going to make, like, Banner Saga 4 and have that as part of a multiplayer mode, or what? One of the back-end services we rely on... Oh, I see. One of the back-end services we rely on for factions is being retired. So they were on an old system, because they did this back in 2013. So they couldn't afford to support it anymore, because the thing they used to support it on the back end, that was no longer working. So they couldn't do it anymore. We currently do not have the time or resources to update the game, right? So basically, there was some piece of software or something they used, or some company that was managing the back end for them that was no longer available. That's why. So it didn't shut down arbitrarily. They didn't shut down for that. Hopefully in the future they add like just a multiplayer to another Banner Saga, you know? Because you have Banner Saga 1, 2, and 3. That's like the trilogy. And then, I don't know if they're going to do a 4 or do like a spin-off game or something, but why not do it like Gwent, you know? Like you look at Witcher 3, in The Witcher 3, you have the Gwent card game. And then people liked the Gwent card game in The Witcher 3 so much, they wanted to play it like an actual card game. And so they made an actual free-to-play card game called Gwent. like it's just Gwent from Witcher 3 put it in its own application, which is pretty cool. I can never get into it. It's kind of big brain for me. I might try streaming it one of these days just to see what it's like to try and get in now, because maybe they put in a nice tutorial and stuff. But when I tried to understand Gwent in both Witcher 3 and just playing the app, it's like my brain is too small for that. I just can't, because there's like 3 levels. There's like a close range level and a mid range level and a long range level. There's like 3 tiers, and then like you can freeze like a tier or poison a whole tier of guys with certain abilities, and then like they have like keyword stuff of like, if this is in a tier with this other thing, then these things are more powerful together. Shit like that. It's just weird. Man, that sucks. That was gonna be cool. Anyway, so Banner Saga leveling, right? Yeah, we're back on leveling here. So the whole point with leveling is actually really cool in Banner Saga. So you had playable heroes, right? You had the equip items, and yada yada. So you got your classes, active abilities, etc. So to do this, you had promotions, right? So in the heroes tent, that's what they called it when you were like between journeys. If you were looking at just the main menu of your guys, you could look at all your different guys. So when you go in the heroes tent, you can, you access it while you're in your camp or at a friendly village or city, and you just go in there, and then you promote your guys, right? You spend renown, so it's similar to how Banner Saga, or it's similar in that you spend a resource to do it, but it also like your guys just go up, right? Your guys just go up in level as you use them, right? Promotions are final, meaning you cannot get the renown back, right? But with renown, renown is the currency unit in both the single player and multiplayer. Uses and sources of both differ as follows. So renown is primarily used to obtain goods and supplies. So that's what limits you in the renown of that, is it's used as your main currency on everything. Whereas in Adeptus Mechanicus, the problem is that the Blackstone is only used for customizing your guy, like upgrading his levels, and playing stronger troop units. That's it. So it's not even like investing in a stronger troop unit to upgrade them. You're not upgrading them. You're one time paying to bring them into that fight with you. So it's like kind of a risk thing, and that's just too limited. It doesn't make any sense to use it that way. This way, it was like you had goods and supplies. That would dictate how long you spend journeying from one city to another. If you would stop somewhere for supplies and risk getting into a fight, if you're, etc. There's different ways to do it. It's used to promote heroes. It's used to purchase goods. It was a big part of the game, is what I'm saying. But it was like also really easy to come by. Since it's the main resource, it was kind of like you would get renown from doing battles and searching and whatever else. So let's see. The only criterion for promotion is the number of kills, i.e. number of enemy units knocked out during combat. This number, along with the kills needed for promotion, is displayed in the box. So this is what would happen, is you would go in and you would get, like how much renown do you need and how many kills do you need to go up through the different levels. And so this is how you would actually upgrade your guys, right? And unlock new abilities and have them do more damage and stuff. Let's see, where are we? So each time a hero is promoted to a higher rank, he becomes stronger in the following sense. His stats, right? Firstly, for each promotion, you get 2 points allocated among the hero's stats, right? And you pick what it goes into. You pick if it's going to be 2 points into armor, 2 points into strength, 2 points into willpower, exertion, breaking, right? Let's see. So higher stats is the primary means of making a hero stronger and more resilient. So it gives you more choice on your guy. That's what I was saying before of like promoting the guy and like doling the points out in different areas. Because Adeptus Mechanicus feels very item heavy. And I don't mind that, but the problem is I don't just acquire the item through like paying with Blackstone to get the item. I use that to unlock a slot, and then I have to slot that in, you know? Like you see the problem. Whereas here it's just you have the renown, cool. You promoted them, cool. When you promote, you get some skill points. You put that into armor. You put that into strength. You put it into... So if I wanted a guy in Banner Saga to be my, like, basher guy, so maybe he's not defensive, but he can just run in real quick and smack somebody one time, and he's got high strength, so he can just bop and just, like, one-shot people. It's like glass cannon, right? If I want to do a glass cannon character, I can. And then another guy next to him can be the shield character that draws all the attention, right? He can be the tank. So it's more traditional in that sense. Adeptus Mechanicus does not do that. Adeptus Mechanicus has you switching out a bunch of things. And I like that I can be diverse, but also I can have like all the same troops if I want, like the same stuff. I could run all the same stuff. But the problem with that system is that it just doesn't feel good in that I'm using these guys, but they're not naturally leveling up like a character would in, you know, a normal campaign. Whereas, you know, Banner Saga does. So that's what I feel like. If they do another Adeptus Mechanicus, that's what I want to see them do, is just stuff like this, where it's like, I used this guy in battle. Like, not necessarily getting kills, but I took him on a mission with me, so he gets experience points. Those experience points level him up passively. I don't have to worry about, you know, do I have the Blackstone to do that? And then you can use the Blackstone for other things. So you leveled up. You can now buy higher level items from the Quartermaster or something. Cool, you go to the Quartermaster on the Adeptus Mechanicus ship. A chance for another cool character. You know, you can draw, give him a cool little picture. And then, you know, maybe there you go. He's got that. And maybe you could have side missions with the Quartermaster. So if you do side objectives that are optional, if you do that, then the Quartermaster will give you better rates on buying the items you need to upgrade your party. You know, there, yeah, like stuff like that, right? Makes sense. So that's how I could see Blackstone being used in, like, Adeptus Mechanicus 2, if they ever do, like, a second one. Do it more like this. Do it more like your basic, you use the guy in combat, he levels up, you use some of the, whenever he's ready to level up, you use some of the resource, and then you get some points to allocate it, you know? Because it's not, Adeptus Mechanicus, the system is not bad. It's just one of those systems where I just don't want to engage with it, because I, as the player, feel like I'm losing my agency over it. Actually, funny enough, this is why I like Tacticus on, like, the stupid little phone app, where it's just a mobile game, but I like it because in a battle, I can decide, you know, where does my troops move? Okay, so I get more damage if my guy is on the high ground and the enemy is on low ground, right? I have the high ground Anakin. So if I get higher, if I get that, right, if I get the higher advantage, then I can plan to put my guy on the high ground. And one of my guys is a sniper, and he does extra damage if the damage he's doing comes from Overwatch. What's Overwatch? Well, Overwatch is a passive ability he has where he will fire on the first guy to enter his range, you know, if he hasn't attacked. So if you didn't attack on your turn, and then the enemy moves into range of your sniper, he will not only will he shoot them automatically, but he will also do more damage because he didn't take an attack last time. So that's the kind of stuff you can plan out. Or you can use, like, the fire chick. I forget her name, but there's one of the battle sisters that's on my roster right now in Tacticus. She has flames. She's all about flames. So you can use her abilities to burn an enemy, which lights the tile, which, like, the tile they're standing on. It's like a hexagon tile system. And so whatever hex they're standing on, that's lit on fire. So if an enemy is standing on the fire, when their turn starts, they'll take damage. But if they try to pass through the fire, if they're on the other side of the fire and they try to walk through the fire to come towards you and attack you, then they stop at the fire. It acts as a barricade and immediately stops them for that turn. And it's like, nope, you can't go any further. This is as far as you can go because of the fire. So you can plan a lot more. You can see in that how Tacticus... Honestly, I'd love if they put Tacticus on PC. Actually, is it? Like, that would be kind of fun. Because I would definitely stream that. Because this is Tacticus. Yeah, it's only on the Play Store. It's not like on Steam or anything. Man. Actually, it's tacticusdame.com. Maybe. Yeah, and they have really nice little 3D models too in the game. Like they're lower poly because they're but they look exactly like you would want the minis to look. They don't look like actual people like in Adeptus Mechanicus. They look more like the minis. They're just actually animated though. Spread the word, tacticians. So yeah, you do this, you get like, some stuff. Like a sweepstakes or something going on. So yeah, you have like all kinds of stuff in here. You got it's not a super amount of content, but it's a lot of characters that you can do. So you got your Ultramarines, Black Legion, the Astra Militarum, the Necrons, the Adeptus Sororitas, the Sisters of Battle, right? Yet to be revealed. They're going to bring the Black Templars in at some point. The Death Guard are coming, and the Orcs. I think the Orcs are currently in the game, so this might be old information. They might not have updated this, because when I was playing, it was showing that the Orcs were in the game, because one of the character shards, because you have to get, like, it's a mobile game, so you get enough shards from opening boxes, and it'll, or doing missions, and you'll get those character shards. So yeah, one of the shards I was getting was for one of the orc characters. It was boss something or other. So this app is available for your device. So wait, can I actually play this from the Google Play Store on this? Hold on, if I install this, I don't want to do that because I might show account details. Might need to log in or something. But yeah, so Tacticus is cool. If I look at the actual gameplay here, I can explain things a lot better for you guys. Yeah, since it's playing on a phone, it's more in this like ratio. So Vindicta is the lady I was talking about. She's the flame unit down here. Oh, where is she? Vindicta? Oh, she's over here in the barbed wire. So alright, back. So Vindicta is the character in here, and you can see she's lit the field on fire. So basically, these guys are they can't really go this way, right? See, the bridge here has been lit on fire, so they can't really go down the bridge, because that'll just stop them, and then, it's not good for them. This guy's a medic. This guy, I love this guy. I would love to have a whole roster of guys like this, because these guys are all copies of him. And the cool thing is with him, he can spawn these guys, right? His ability. Now, you can only use your abilities once per game, so you have to use them at the right time, but each person has, like, an ability they can use. And the ability for him is that he will spawn one of these clones or one of these troopers, I should say. He'll spawn one of these troopers for every turn that has passed, yours and the enemy's turns. But it's limited to how many hexagons are around the target when you spawn. So if, let's say down here, so we have hexagon 1 in the middle here, and then it's surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He needs to stand next to one of, if the enemy's in the center, he stands over here to start the attack. And then when he calls in the troops, he has an upper limit of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can't drop 1,000,000 of them. But you can get a lot of them. And on their turns, you don't even have to control them. They'll just cut all over the battlefield. They'll be like, I'm going to run over here and kill this guy and that guy and this guy. But if you surround a guy like that, I did that last night where I dropped a full complement around the boss. And when I did, it just fucking... It took him from like 100 to 0. And he couldn't move. Because you can't you can't move through enemy units. So he couldn't even move. He was just stuck, and he like died next turn. It was crazy. So yeah, this is actually a really solid as mobile games go, because I played a lot of them, and you know, like it's not bad. I haven't run into any like the paywall type stuff yet, but it's just kind of like, yeah, you play the game, it's quick too, so it's not like you don't take like forever to do it. You just kind of drop your guys on the board, or your guys get dropped on the bottom of the screen. There's at the top of the screen, and then you just come at each other and you just start dropping abilities and killing things. And it's all, they've got the whole audio and it's animated and everything, so it's just like, you know, this is pretty cool. I like it. But yeah, that's Adeptus Tacticus, or not Adeptus Tacticus. This is Warhammer Tacticus, right? So, you know, Adeptus Mechanicus, a little bit different. Ooh, excuse me. I don't know why I even started talking about Tacticus, but I think I was comparing it on like some feature, like actually, like, look at this roster. There's like so many fucking guys you can collect. But yeah, Tacticus has like that's what I'm talking about with the abilities and stuff. I can control where do I put my guy, when do I attack with an ability, what am I, and I do control it to an extent in Mechanicus, but in this it's a lot easier because like you get items, you slot them in per permanent like stat buffs, you know, like it's real simple stuff. It has to be simple because it's just a mobile game, you know. But I wouldn't want it to be any more complicated. Like, look at this. This already is complicated enough. But you slot these items in, and it makes them more powerful, and you get higher rarities of those items later, so then you replace the lower rating with the higher rating, and there you go. You know? So your guys just get more powerful as you go. That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty fun. I tried Lost Crusade, actually, for a bit. I don't know. It definitely felt... Lost Crusade Tacticus has been advertised lately. Tacticus is the newer one they're pushing. Whereas, this is way more you're, like, waiting on timers and building your stuff. Because Lost Crusade is all about this, like, ship. And it has really cool art and stuff. But it's all about the ship, and you build buildings on the ship, which is really cool. But then you do, like, missions, and you, like, run... It's more of like a Raid Shadow Legends, where you run through the enemy on like an auto battle, where like your guys will go up against their guys, but then during that you can like drop new troops in as you move forward. It's not bad in the gameplay department. It's a little bit rough because you have these like timer things at the base. Obviously, that's like, okay, you have to wait for the thing, you have to wait for the resources to upgrade, and then you have to wait for it to build, right? So it's the typical stuff. Whereas Tacticus is more just jump in, do the mission, jump out, you know, and it's limited in that you have to use like energy to play, but you know, usually that's fine. I haven't run into a problem with that yet. But yeah, this is one I did try out before. It's not bad. If you're into Raid Shadow Legends, this one's not bad. It's kind of the same thing, but with like kick-ass Warhammer models that are all like scaled. So like, let's see. So I want to see like some of the guys. So yeah, this is kind of like what you do is. Oh god damn it! That picture's awful. That picture is so low res. Why? The actual picture is not. Why was that one low res? I don't know. Still kind of low res, but basically there's these demon portals that are spawning the enemy, and you go forward, and then you have these guys. You have a certain number of them, and they're a certain level, and you get certain numbers here. So you can drop certain guys once you get certain amounts of energy built up over the course of the battle. So you can auto-battle it and just have it finish for you. So if you're just going to win anyway, no matter what, because your power is just super high, then you can just auto-battle, it'll go through it for you. Or, you know, you watch your guys, they march across the field, like, they're in scale as well, so you got the big mech boys, the tiny Space Marine boys, and then the Tyranids and stuff, and the Orcs and all that. It's cool. It's not bad. Like, again, the gameplay department, as long as you're into, like, Raid Shadow Legends and you're used to, like, your timer mechanics in mobile games, it's not bad. Anyway, I don't know how we got on this tangent. I was just kind of ending the stream with talking about mechanics and stuff. But that is it for the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, do the usual. Like, subscribe, check out my streams. I'll see you guys in the next video. Reap the Rager, signing off.